her Mafia partner, and the other one she was Mafia. So,
Dude, that's OGI.
Noah can ring me.
I would like to say that Tit's name is very tempting.
I'm still
Oh my
waiting for her now.
Kermit, please.
like, I'm not even that drunk yet, Kermit. God damn.
Damn, where did Peepers go? Come back, Peepers.
I form a Peepers.
No.
I resent.
Listen,
No, let him.
Oh, according
That's
to
so
Twitch,
BM, that's
by the
so
way, according
BM.
to Twitch chat, I need to pass out in the
That'd be
middle
so
of my
funny.
FOMO,
That's so BM.
so I have to live till day 2. Don't kill me tonight.
I got it.
Slip says you're not VT, Dalen.
I save you.
Slip says Dale's not VT, and he might have the reveal.
Aww.
Steve, do you think there's one between the two that are heavily drinking?
No, I think there's one between you and El Gamer Diablo.
You don't think there's one between the two that are heavily drinking? Or could be?
Who are the
Kermit
two
and
that are heavily drinking? I know Dalen's one. Who's the other?
Kermit and Dalen.
Oh, Kermit. We can kill Kermit whenever for last game.
Steve, I'm not sure. I'm not sure to make that
I
read.
refuse to kill
Because
Kermit.
the few times,
Peepers just joined the
the few
PF.
times I've
Kill him
played
for
with El
different
Gamer
reasons,
Diablo,
maybe,
he
not for
hasn't
that
asked questions or like tried to determine people's alignments. He was just there having fun and joking around, even though
Hey,
he was
Pope.
Every
for the
time,
very fact he's asking
I'm like-
questions
No,
and
no,
trying
no,
to figure out the game is weirding me out.
but he's
We're,
not.
like, we're
But he's
almost
not.
on track.
Wait, stop.
We're just like
I'm gonna talk for a second about this.
Yeah, I got a question.
Yeah, no. I want to hear Steve's analysis.
I have called El Gamer Diablo out like 3 times as Mafia recently when he just joins in conversations without actually doing anything, like random formaling people and then rescinding and stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff he does when he's Mafia.
Steve's trying to put the second wheel on the track, Pope. We're there.
There you go.
Wait.
This
Steve,
is shade.
I don't know.
Steve,
I don't
you
know.
say
if
that,
he's-
but EDG called me Mafia, and you also called me Mafia.
Yeah, I don't know if he's
I'm just
asking
kidding about
questions.
you. I don't know
The
about
problem
you yet.
is, Steve, I can't tell at the moment if he's asking questions to try and figure out alignment or
Who did he ask a question to?
You.
You?
Like real questions? Oh, other than what?
Wow.
Is
My
there a
questions
mafia-
don't count, apparently.
Is there a mafia between the two people that are drinking?
Well,
Like,
okay. That is a kind of dumb. Okay, maybe Steve's right. Maybe I'll give him Mafia. He's just making noise.
Whatever.
Mal, what would you like to ask me?
How long have you been playing in the last 3 weeks?
I have been. Last week I did not play the best. Prior to that, I was on fire for.
I know. That's why I asked you in the last 3 weeks, because last time I saw you play, you were playing.
Oh, yeah. Last week I played bad.
All right.
I
I
played.
don't know.
I died
You-
night.
I
I
was-
one.
I
I
was
got a
in the
medic
game.
save.
All right. That's
I
all
was
I
in
want
the
to know.
game where you and Slip were yelling at each other day 1, but then
That
day
doesn't
2, I
help.
think you
What's
both survived and you both got a
Oh,
Mafia together.
Nat,
I think
want
we're
to
gonna
ask
have a. Yeah, ask me.
I want to ask you what you were going to say earlier, and everyone was talking over you.
I did say what I wanted to say. I wanted
I
Titi to talk because
Oh.
I think we're gonna have a good read on her, but she refused to talk, and I'm kind of sad. I wanted
I
to.
don't.
I talked
I don't
over
really
her.
talk
That's
day
my
one.
fault.
Like I don't really get.
No, I just wanted to hear like what's your alignment and how do you feel about your alignment this game?
Oh, I'm fucking happy. I'm not Mafia for like the first time I've played on DM.
Okay.
Hope she said it.
Wait, hold on. I actually have an interesting question.
I accept it.
You've heard or seen a lot of people talking. Of the people who have talked, myself, El Gamer, Kermit, Steve, Pope, do you have any opinion on any of them?
Diablo.
Dalen's the
That's
man,
funny.
boys.
I always feel like
God,
Diablo
they
is
won
Mafia.
again, aren't
Diablo is the
Oh,
coolest.
oh,
Don't go.
No,
Yeah.
Dalen, I hope I can do
Don't
something
get to
to you,
me.
my friend.
I even broke out the hot dog suit earlier. Like
Hot
Wait,
dog
Diablo is
suit.
Mafia.
where's the slip quote? Dalen just dies night 1.
Hot dog suit.
I think like if
Sorry,
Bertman
I'll call
found
you
this game, we're gonna have a hard time winning, and also like I
That's
don't think he likes Glow that much.
Who's
Now,
gonna-
I agree.
Now, why are you worried how good Pope has been playing the last 3 weeks?
Because I used to have a really solid read on Pope, and then Pope started playing like Pope went on a rampage and started playing like ridiculously well as both alignments, and it was kind of concerning actually. So I don't know. I'm just like Pope's felt kind of streaky. Like I felt like I've seen like a month of Pope playing shit. This is a long time ago. I've seen like a month of Pope playing like kind of shitty, and I've seen a month of Pope playing like really on point. So I don't know. I'm just if Pope's been playing really badly over the past month, I played in my calculus a bit, but it honestly didn't help me out that much. I don't know.
And
Put
one
you two
more
alone in a
person.
formal for 4 minutes. Do you think you could feel it
I
out?
think El Gamer Diablo is
There's
either
no
the
point
cop
for
or pretending to be the
on
cop.
day one. There's really no
Or
point.
just trying to get information.
Oh, we could put you in it.
I form alert, man. I form a paper.
Second Urban, second Urban.
There is a formal unearthment accusation.
Yeah, nice. That's great. That guy.
Erdman, I think you're very Mafia. Please.
Why do you think he's
Oh,
mafia?
God.
Why don't you give an accusation? How about that?
Mel, shut up.
Yeah, cool. You're fucking
Mal might be Mafia.
good to be back, boys.
Hi, Ertman.
Ertman.
I gave my
what
gave
you
my-
just did- yeah,
I
what you
gave my
just did-
defense.
What you just did is
Oh,
your defense, right?
I like it. He's going
Got
for
it.
the
Okay.
going
Kermit,
for
you
the
will now
silent
resend.
treatment.
Ertman.
No, you guys didn't see it?
I won't resent. I won't resent.
Ertman,
did he-
do it again.
Yo, Ertman.
I don't need to do it again.
They didn't see it.
Are you the video game?
Oh shit.
He did this to the camera, of course.
God bless
My
you.
second paper scraps.
If
I
I
was
wasn't
wondering
so,
what you were doing, Ertman. Like,
if I wasn't so bad, like I would
There's a
probably
Formula
like
One
try and
paper
defend
scrap.
myself. But I'm bad enough to actually die without claiming 5 minutes into day one.
There's a Formula One paper scraps.
Paper Scraps, you're a very veteran player. I think you would have
Oh, man.
more contributed to the game. Please talk.
Wait, what the
Kermit,
fuck?
what are you doing?
Again?
Shut up.
Stop. No, you stop. You shut up.
You need to stop the other PRs, Mal. Come on.
My bad.
Okay, I have 3 things to say.
Mhm.
One, I'm only going to say this once. I am town. 2, you can't believe anything I say. 3, if you want to try and read me this game, you have to go 3 levels deeper. So when I say I'm trying to use reverse psychology,
Reverse psychology.
yeah. So you have to see which cancels out which, and go from there.
Game within a
Three
dream.
levels
oh,
deeper
it's like an
into
enigma
the
puzzle. I
So-
like
so
like
town-
that.
All right, so
Yeah.
you want to tell me, yo, did you join the game with Pope? Is that what happened?
Paper script. I've
Yeah,
got
you
a
did.
question.
Yeah.
Do you include the level you start on, or is it 3 levels?
Man, this is fucking
You have
boring.
to figure that out. That's part of the
Because
puzzle.
that's tricky. Because technically, that would go. Town would be the level you start on. Mafia, town, mafia would be.
Peepers, why did I town read you earlier? Why did I? That's why.
So I'm not going to
Yeah, 3
try.
levels down would be Mafia. Yeah. 'Cause
I won't try and read into any of
But
the
we can't think. We can't believe
like
anything
the
he says.
inside jokes this game because I don't know like a lot of the players in this game. The one person like outside of like the regulars that I have seen play before is Nat. I think I played one game with Nat. I don't know, maybe. His kind of jokey vibe earlier put me off a little bit, but I haven't played a lot with him, so I would be suspicious of him just a little bit. I wouldn't give Pope any credence to anything he says ever. So just keep that in mind. Like, I think Mal's point on him was good, and that I kind of liked Mal for saying that, like, where Pope has these kind of streaky plays where he goes like super hot, and then sometimes he just bombs the game like hard.
Nah.
And I think it's very dependent on his mood, and Pope seemed like he was in a good mood during like the pre-chat. So I don't know. I feel like he's gonna
Take you
play
so
well.
long to join Slack. Like, you're the worst at that, dude.
No, he had to join. He had to actually join. Like he had to do the.
No, I'm not talking about Daniel. I'm talking about Pope himself, dude.
Oh, okay.
What? I joined before Daniel.
If Daniel had an excuse, I was like, "Who's this not Pope?" Fucking
Join.
Kermit, what up?
Damn, Daniel.
I would like to know what you think about radios.
What are you doing, Kermit?
Yes,
Yeah, just the item radios.
I think you're hard aligning with radios.
I mean, he's clearly top down.
He was really good in that football movie.
How did I?
I love that movie.
What is happening?
I don't know this joke, so I'm not going to comment any further.
It's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
He's talking about the guy in here named Radials.
Oh, I thought he said radio, like
Oh
those
my
like those
God.
things in the past that play music. That's what I heard.
Well, I guess
Radio?
they're not part of it.
I haven't heard radio say anything. So
I am no
he's-
longer
How am I
interested
aligning
in
with this
Kermit
guy? I would
asking
kill
about
him.
people who are hard aligning.
I think he said that
someone
because
who hasn't
neither of you spoke before the formal.
Well, radio, we'll see about that when I push the vote.
This is a bang up promo, by the way.
Hold on. Before we do, why are you going to push the vote, Kermit?
Hold on, that doesn't matter. Paper scraps. What do you think about Steve?
That doesn't matter.
Steve. I think I don't know if I've seen Steve play Mafia before. I think his town play is fairly obvious, to say the least. Whether I think he's town or not, yeah, I don't know. But from what I've seen of him, I haven't like nothing's like striked me as like, oh, that's
My notes say Paper Scrap has zero respect for my game.
Kermit Rassam.
Why are you going to push the vote? Explain.
He's got a green check.
He's giving
I
him
don't,
immunity.
I don't think he has to explain. He's drunk, right? So, like, does anything you do?
I'm the drunk one. He can actually hold his liquor.
Time on the foremost officer. Push for send. Paper scraps. 10 seconds.
The one thing where Tit got called out, that was kind of weird. I thought her response was really awkward. And then she kind of said, like, I don't have reads. Like, I think that's like a cop out or excuse. Like, you can at least try and give some content. Like,
All right, that is 10 seconds. If you wish to vote on paper scraps, please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1. Vote. That is not enough. Paper scraps is received immunity. Continues.
Okay, I want to ask a question before we carry on with this nonsense. Question 1, El Gamer Diablo. Why are you seconding everything?
I seconded formals on that Kermit made on the Vigi, unfortunately, and then he rescinded that.
You also formaled me and seconded Daniel.
I wanted to hear him speak. I wanted to hear.
Okay,
Urban,
so let me.
I wanted to hear Urban speak. He ended up being the Vigi. I want to hear Paper Scrap speak.
Okay, do you get better reads?
I told him to rescind because obviously.
Okay, I don't actually care. My point is, do you get better reads listening to one person talk for 4 minutes, or let the discussion fluidly evolve?
I think there's time for both. I think you can hear a couple
Do you
people.
think 15 and a half minutes in is a good time to formal somebody? 3
hear
people?
talk. Yes.
Hashtag 2 lynches. I formal.
Ertman, Vigi was an easy rescind.
Peepers, tell me why you want to formal me.
Formal Pip. Because in my opinion, you are basically
formals.
trying to tear down everybody's play. Who's
Before we go into formal
just
thing,
people are allowed to make
formals. Can I just add a couple
Like if
things?
people get reads through pressuring people.
No, it's retarded actually. Who just formaled Pip?
Kermit again.
Kermit, can we just like?
Do you think Paper Scraps felt like he was under any pressure there at all?
There was zero pressure. It never should have been pushed to vote. There was no questions from the people who wanted it. Like the question that was posed to him from El Gamer Diablo was like the dumbest thing. Kermit said that him and Radials were aligned, which they have literally not communicated.
That was really weird.
It was dumb. I agree, Pope. I think Kermit might be Mafia trying to
Actually, I have a legit question for Pope. Pope,
I'm not Mafia, but I think
Mal
like
and Darren were
Radius
talking-
responded very badly.
When Mal and who were talking?
Kermit, but what made you say that in the first place?
Did you found one Mafia? Who was the Mafia that you
Yeah,
found?
I think that Pip is almost confirmed Mafia at this point. He hasn't said a word. He hasn't been pinged down. He
I formal Pip.
I
You
don't
can say
wanna
the same
tell
thing
him
about
that.
Fletch.
I disagree. You can say almost the same thing about Nolan. He just said something.
I don't know about Fletch.
What he just said, he didn't say shit.
I would also say that I think Dalen is Mafia. I think Dalen is actually just talking to be heard. I don't think it's Townie at all.
Is that the Mafia you found during the Dalen?
No,
Mal-
Pip was the one I called out at the beginning. I think he just doesn't care. He was eating. And I would actually like to hear why you voted on Paper.
That read almost as bad as my
Yeah,
question.
the last,
Paper
the
Scraps,
less
for
than
sure.
seconds having, because he gave one read basically into a formal. In fact, he gave him less than seconds. I thought was to not get questioned on it and look low towner. I thought was more Mafia indicative, so I voted there.
Okay. Before we enter
Pope, what do you think about Kermit and AGD?
I just have to.
You can't read Kermit at this point. He's not like
I didn't like the
he's
read
playing his game. So
I didn't like when Kermit said that.
I can see a world where EGD is town because he plays silly like this sometimes.
Who's
I've
EGD?
never seen Kermit make 4
Gamer Diablo.
day one.
Oh, EGD, what the fuck? Just
I formal
That's so
people
confusing.
day one yesterday.
I think
I think EGD could be Mafia as well.
Okay, I think Tit and Kermit are down. I think I have 2 red alerts on Mao. I think he gave like 0 content. He also he dropped like a town thing on Peepers. It was like, why did I call Peepers town? Oh, that's why, because like I elected him as my town for like
Yeah, it's
doing
also
town
because he
things.
did dumb shit. And
I
I was
think that's
mad
great.
that I
And
wrote
like, and when he was commenting about Pope, he wasn't like actually getting any read. Like Peepers said that he Mao was being towny while giving a read on Pope, but he actually wasn't giving a read. He was just like, I don't know, man, Pope, you play like this and play like that, and yeah.
You had 2 red alerts. Who was the other one?
What? Towns, Tit and Kermit, I think they're both town.
I thought you said you had 2 red alerts.
Oh yeah, on Mal. It is
they're both on me.
Oh, both on Mal?
Yeah.
Both on No, that doesn't make any sense.
Kermit, I have a question.
So
Why did you say that
weird.
weird thing that Paper Scraps and Radio were aligned? What was your reasoning behind it?
Because I just wanted to hear what Radials would say. And
So you just said it just to say it?
He was very scummy. I
No,
think
but you just said it just to say it. Like you didn't have a reason.
Radius
for that.
wouldn't answer like that if he was town.
Kermit, you should claim cop again.
I think Radio would
say
certainly
sorry.
say that if he
Steve,
was
I
town.
would
Like
claim
if someone,
cop
if he knew he was
later
town
day.
and someone said that this person is Mafia,
I'm gonna kill you this game.
aligned with Radio, of course
Diablo.
he's gonna say something.
What's up?
Town.
The more you talk, the more like I want to lynch you. Like you ask the stupidest questions and you
That's
repeat
fine.
the
Go
question
for it.
like every
Well, no,
second.
Kermit wasn't answering my question. He said, but I was
He
trying
was
to get
getting
like,
to a point, and you're
I was
like,
trying to
okay,
get why he got like.
but
what
here's
made
my
him
question.
ask it. What made him ask it? Yeah, I
Okay,
didn't.
but why was he so defensive?
Reaction.
EGD, I was just pointing someone out who think that wasn't interacting at all this game, so I just wanted to see how the people react. And I think Radials is more Mafia than Paper Scraps, but I think Paper
So
Scraps.
why did you ping out Radials who hasn't spoken instead of say someone like
Well,
Noah?
I want to hear. I want to hear Flash.
Spoken as well throughout the entire game.
give me a
Like
second.
Noah only talked after.
Because I think Radials is harder to make an alignment of than Noah.
I have had enough of the Kermit show for one day. Fletch wants to talk. Let him talk.
Yeah. I kind of like Fletch when he talks, so it's Fletch.
Thank you. Okay, so like EGD, you felt very defensive when Pope was talking to you and Tit there, and I don't like that because you just felt like you're on the defensive there. So that makes me lean Mafia for you.
I mean, when people talk to you, like, don't you have to defend yourself?
Like, yes, but you felt defensive about it, not like.
Fletch is Mafia, by the way.
Now, continuing on, like Nat, I liked how you pinged out Tit, and it was a very town question. Like you get if you knew you'd be able to turn Tit's alignment from that, so that gave me a town alignment on you. And I also liked Tit's enthusiasm when she finally did respond. Gertman's Vigi. I like Steve's push on Laura at the beginning of the day too. So
it wasn't real though.
Yeah,
yeah,
it was like a troll.
I mean,
don't like that.
If she was Mafia though, I think it'd become fairly obvious if like.
Did you not like her reaction?
No, I didn't. I think it was towny of her, but I like the push you made from it.
All right.
That makes sense. So my town circle was Nat, Tit, Ertman, Steve, and Laura. No, I didn't like EGD. He just felt very defensive whenever somebody pushed on it.
What do you think about?
I think I hear more of you when you're town, Laura. Is the only thing.
What do you think about Pope? He's done a lot today.
I know, but I don't know how to read Pope. That's where it stands.
Fair enough.
My range.
Fair enough.
I believe Pope is down.
I want to kill Mal.
The Earthman stamp of approval.
Okay, I'm gonna say my town
stamp
circle.
of
It's
approval.
weird.
It's
It's
me.
weird
My
that I'm
stamp
kind of aligning with Nat and Radio, but I
What did you say, Noah?
No,
My town circle is me, Steve, Ertman, Tit, Mal, Nat.
There's a
and Pope.
formal on Mal accusation.
Oh wow!
Okay, so there was a weird interaction that you had, Mal, earlier when Kermit did one of his first trolley formals where you tried to blow it up early because it felt like you knew immediately that Ertman was town and you were just trying to shut down his accusation. And then since then, Kermit made a bunch of other trolley formals that you didn't even bother speaking up in at all. And since he's been active, you've been completely silent despite kind of already expressing that what you think he's doing is bullshit. I also really like Nat's read on you, how you kind of offhand put Peepers in your town circle without actually having any good reason and had to kind of conclude later what your old fake reason for having Peepers as town was, and then fake reevaluate it in front of everyone, like on stage. It was really awkward, and I think you're Mafia for it.
Who seconded?
Nat did.
Nat?
Nat is seconding and affirming his two red alerts on me. I will address all three parts of your accusation. The first being that I didn't speak up in somebody's formal, namely Ertman's, whom I did attempt to speak up during his formal.
No. Sorry.
Hold on, just let me talk, and then you can follow up, okay? So when Kermit made his formal, I said, like, what the fuck are you doing, right? Like, what are we doing? This is really dumb. There's like 23 minutes left in the day, and I'm just like, this is really like stupid. But at the same time, I wanted to talk to Ertman immediately because Ertman wasn't speaking up in his formal. I didn't notice that Ertman put the gun up, but I was just like, Ertman, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you need to step up too. Like, I'm not here to defend you, but you need to actually like do shit in your formal too, because I'm not just going to defend you for no reason. You need to do some productive shit as well. I was attempting to get that across, but other people were talking during Urban's formal before Dalen cut everybody off and said, yo, he put the gun up, so like everybody could shut the fuck up. So not on that point, did attempt to speak up during Urban's formal. I didn't want to like have any...
That wasn't my point though. That's what I'm trying to say. My point was
part of your accusation.
Was that you tried to shut down Kermit's accusation.
I wasn't trying to shut down Kermit. I was trying to shut down people playing.
You're right, but then you didn't speak up during any of his other trolley formals.
Yeah, he made a formal. He made a formal
Why do
directly
you
after
think the
Earthman.
formals are fucking trolly if they have
Hi,
red-
Mal.
Okay,
Mal,
okay.
I encourage you to disregard Radial for a minute or two. and continue talking.
No, I've still got a couple like problems with his accusation. The second part of your accusation was that I attempted to reaffirm my read on Peepers. I'll say first and foremost, that Peepers was when I made that joke, like that follow-up joke on Pope, that like I have one town read. That was Peepers because of the way he talked about Glow. Like the Glow night kill logic was just very like free flowing and very like chill. And then Peepers started doing like the whole like Inception line about like a whatever within whatever, and I was just like, this is fucking dumb, and I'm tired of people like saying dumb shit during formals. And I was just like, man, I read Peepers Town too, and he's being a dumbass. So that's cool. I didn't have any questions for Paper Scraps, going back to that part of your accusation. I don't have a good read on Paper Scraps. I don't think Paper Scraps is a good read on me. We're both pretty boned if we find ourselves like at the end game with each other, so that's pretty cool. I'll tell you a few of my town reads though. So I already mentioned Peepers. I think Dalen is extremely town. He pursued a very like inquisitive line early on in the game and was just asking question after question and then like doubling back on logic and being and like reconsidering things like in a very like free flowing state of mind. I think Dalen's very town. Following up on that, I think Pope is very town from the way he went off on EGG. I think it was pretty legit. I'll note that Pope thinks that Dalen is very Mafia. I disagree with his read, but I think it's fair that he has that. Like, he believes that Dalen's been talking too much. I think that's a reasonable read to have, though I disagree with him. I think Tit is very town. This is something really funny. When Fletcher's talking, every time somebody says Tit's name, she smiles. She's very motivated.
She does.
And when she said it at the beginning of the day, she's like, "I'm touted. I don't give a fuck, man." Like, dude, super towny. She said the more I forget who it was. She said something like, "The more you talk."
Diablo.
I think I was very town too. And that's pretty much my reads. I don't know, man.
Any Mafia?
No.
Not even that for his double red check?
I don't really know what to think in that. Like, I don't have like red flags. Like, Kermit, what you get?
I understand that you do. You
I would like to hurt
talk, but if you had a choice, like
but I think
who out of who talk doesn't look.
I think
doesn't
Mel
look
is
like
very
town.
town.
One at a time, please.
On him, but I think Tit is very Mafia. So
I disagree. I think Tit is
I
extremely.
disagree.
So I'll
Kermit,
just,
your
I'll just
reason is so
read-
bad.
Like, I only have three I only have three very confident town.
I think I'm wrong. I don't care.
Okay,
but
cool. I'm gonna talk actually. My three confident town are Tit, Dalen, and Pope. I don't know what to think about Peepers, honestly. Like, I kind of read him town, but like it was kind of weak. It was like the 5-second kind of read. You know, I was just like, all right, I need some town. Like, let's go. I don't know, man.
When the formal is up, is there push or rescind? Radials.
I'll push.
Mal, 10 seconds.
Yeah. Dalen, Tit, and Pope. I'm town. Don't vote.
That is 10 seconds. If you wish to vote for Mal, please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1, vote.
Damn.
That's not enough. Mal has received immunity. They continue.
That doesn't
By
help
the
us.
way, if nobody,
Hey Pope,
Man.
how do you feel?
claimed a red
How do you
check
feel that
during
me and you are
Mel's-
surrounded by Tit?
I think that Tit is very town.
Can we
And I
have
don't
like
understand. I actually
Just-
hated Daniel saying she was kind of sketchy. I almost voted, but I liked the rest of his reads. I think that one was way off. People calling her Mafia, I don't see it like at all. I think what Mal said is like spot on to what I saw too. Whenever she said, "I'm so happy, I'm fucking town."
That
Like,
was super town.
I don't know.
That was like so laid back.
It was fluid. It wasn't forced. It was like I don't know.
I didn't want to play tonight because I was scared of rolling Mafia 3 times. in a row.
And she's
So fucking
attacking El Gamer, which I liked as well. Like whether I think that's right or wrong, I don't know.
Afirmo Noah.
Was nice.
Mel, you listed exactly
I
my.
don't know.
You're in my book.
There's a formal on Fletch accusation.
That is also wrong.
I disagree. Okay, Fletch, this is very reminiscent of the game where we both rolled Mafia. When you were talking, you sounded very nervous about everything you were saying. You're very fidgety this game. The only difference is you spoke before your formal this game. I think you in a formal at the end of the day is very good because I think hearing from you for a long period of time, it's very easy to determine your alignment.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Second Fletch.
Oh, Gamer Diablo.
Yeah. Okay. So like, I don't have a whole lot more to add. Like, I liked Mal after his formal. I didn't vote.
Laura just laughed.
He said that formal pip.
I don't know, Laura.
I second Pip.
I seconded Pip before Fletch.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, I continue.
There's a formal on Pip now.
No, I rescinded. I followed Pip.
rescinded.
I seconded.
Okay.
There's a form on Pip.
Okay, I think I was wrong on Fletch. I think you're the next scummiest person, in my opinion.
I don't.
All right.
I don't want to Firmo no anymore.
I want you to talk about your Mafia reads and talk again about why you voted on Daniel. Or Paper. I'm sorry, Paper.
I voted. I already get this right. I voted on Paper because he hit a full formal and he gave his one read in less than seconds, which I didn't like. I thought that presented him getting question on it and it's counter than it actually is. It's just avoiding content. That's what I thought. I wasn't trying to vote like EDG is not just like jump formals, and I thought EDG is pretty scummy. I didn't want to vote for that, but it could either be giving partners immunity that early in day generally don't pass, or and then like less than seconds. So
How much have you played?
Like low double digits probably games, a little more than that.
Why did you vote on Paper Scripts late?
Because I was balancing between EDG being scummy and the less than second thing. Because the thing I have in less than second, so it changed my read there. What?
He's already answered this twice. Move on.
Yeah.
What do you think of Pope?
Yeah, let's keep asking you this question until we change the answer.
I have an Angus, just that's it. Radials, I liked his accusation on Mal. Fletch, I think, is scum. I think he's kind of slipped on Laura. And he said that Steve's pressure on... He said the Steve thing on Laura and then Laura's town for that without... He just sort of like assumed that Laura's town and then give his town read on Steve for Laura being town, which I think is a slight slip from him.
You know, I bring up Laura again.
Does that make Laura the Mafia partner of Fletch, or does that make...
No, it makes Laura's town. Fletch forgot that everyone is TMI that Laura's town.
You think he's scummy?
Oh,
even
so
though
Fletch spewed her town.
Yeah.
You think he's scummy even though he's jumping on the train that I'm defending myself from all these people trying to call me Mafia?
But why would that make him town?
You think he's scummy, but it's like...
I think he's scummy for the slip. I don't have a read on...
So weird.
What?
That was a weird question.
I think we should definitely kill this guy.
I don't know if we should.
I don't know.
I thought that Steve's little God read early and then hasn't followed up on it at all. On ED, actually, he kind of half rescinded it though. So I had the early read that there's one between Steve and EDG. It's kind of listened down because he kind of threw that read out.
Pip, I want to ask you a question.
I'm kind of backed up pushing on EGD.
If you can kill two people and you can save one person, what would it be?
Probably I would kill Fletch and you. I don't know. Fletch and you or EDG, and then probably save Tit.
She's so animated. Look at her.
Look at her. She's just like, oh.
I like him.
I'm not going to. Also, I like Noah's reaction to getting interrupted.
Easiest pocket ever.
I've never played with this guy. Can anybody who has played with him weigh in?
I
let me rephrase.
I think
Anyone who's good at Mafia, can you weigh in?
Oh.
All right, this is why I'm
secretly Pope. The only game I really played with him.
This is a lot of
sorry.
a lot of reach.
You just turned this into cancer, Pope.
I'm gonna tell you guys
People who are good at Mafia would prefer
female version of Benny. I'm the female version of Benny Peepers, and Pip is
what?
I'm the
Okay.
I think the way this is going, it could go either way.
Okay, Pip.
Yo.
Look around the Zoom. Look at someone who you've played a lot of games with who isn't playing normally like you would normally expect them to. Who is that?
I think played a lot of games with is a bad something to start. Like I haven't played probably over 3 or 4 games with anyone here.
I want to ask a real selfish question. Do you know who me or Paper are?
I know who you are.
Do you know who I am?
It's a legitimate question. Like, I just want to know because I don't think
Opus Heisenberg.
I don't think you just
don't know.
I don't think you just target Daniel or just come back after me like
John Cena.
Hey, guys. All right, Noah has pushed the vote. 10 seconds.
I'm down here. I don't have good reads this game because the first half was all joking around and fake formals and no content. And I usually have slow reads day one anyway, and there's nothing
All right, that is 10 seconds. If you wish to vote for Pip, please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1, vote. All right, that is enough, Pip. You have been lynched. You will have 2 minutes to make your guaranteed.
Yeah, I just want to add.
2 lynches.
I think Kermit, who
I think that was a Mondo miss.
I think Kermit, who claimed a red check earlier, just may have busted the shit out of his partner.
I think Mal and Noah are both.
Kermit claimed the red check. And then
I kind of agree that I think he's fine, but we have 2 lynches. That's the only reason I
What
voted.
did you just say, Steve?
I said, listen, during Mal's formal, Mal was talking about Kermit making all these formals, and Kermit said, "Why shouldn't I make formals on my red check?" And then he just like called Pip like Super Mafia. I kind of thought he was Mafia independent. I think Kermit may have just super busted him.
I voted on him. Like,
Steve, I don't think you should live in the world where Pip was a hit. I'm gonna be honest.
I think we're gonna figure out later. I think independent.
I just want to remind everybody.
I think it was bad.
Steve, I would just like to say that you should keep me around.
I do just want to remind everybody of one thing. In the last game, Kango got like every vote in the Zoom as the first lynch on 2 lynch day 1, and he was Mafia.
Yeah,
Just to auto clear him as town is probably that wasn't a very good
Formal
thing.
Pope.
No.
Fuck no.
I
second
formal
Diablo.
Laura.
It's a formal on El Gamer Diablo accusation.
Let's go.
Okay, so all game you've been repeating the same questions, or you've been singling out the same people that are pushing on you. Like, what you doing, bud?
I haven't been doing that all game. I've been
I
responding.
tried to
to
formal
guys.
Kermit 4 times and haven't gotten a second.
Oh fuck, Steve! I didn't hear you. Steve, I didn't hear you. I actually would have.
Pope, who did you try to formal?
So everybody shut up. So the reason I wanted to formal Pope is because he came out with this weak ass fucking Mafia read early on Pope for some stupid shit. Equally as stupid as him calling my question of paper scraps on Steve stupid. Like that is literally beyond retarded. And he's had this weird Mafia read on him, and he didn't vote on him in the end. And I'm like, dude, like you can't. Based on Pip's formal, I don't think Pope is the caliber player to not vote on that. Like, if you
I know it's hard to believe I'm that much better.
If he thinks he's either Mafia or just like town that would not be useful, like I think you put your hand up there. Either way, his formal was not good. I put my hand up.
Formal was good. I thought his formal was pretty
disagree.
good.
I disagree.
Real quick, Daniel.
And I think that light Mafia read on him was bullshit too, and you not voting is bullshit. So
what do you conclude from that? That me and him are Mafia together, or what?
I think you probably went for the mislynch. I think he was probably town based on how many people voted. I voted because it was a bad formal. A lot of people voted, and you not voting is really scary to me and really questionable. My town right now, I like Nat.
Let's go, Peepers.
I like Mal. I like Noah.
How my towns?
I formaled that mislynch.
Kermit is weird. Yeah, and it was really weird. I like you, but there's an asterisk note because like you super fast rescinded off of Fletch, and I didn't get a reason to, or I didn't get a second to ask why. I'll ask that later. Kermit, like I don't know, like I was liking you, and then when you randomly asked that weird ass.
Why do you guys always think?
Because
like,
no, you asked that weird ass question, and that threw me
did you
off.
hear that?
So like you're like in the middle for nothing. So I liked you at first, and then you asked that weird ass question, and it threw me off. I think Steve is town just wrong on me. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure he's like reevaluating in his head. He hasn't said anything about me. Dalen, I don't know. Dalen's he's known for me because he came out in the very beginning saying it was weird that I was asking questions, and he thinks that I don't play like that. And then Steve like followed up at saying my questions were like empty, like there were questions gathering no info, which I mean I disagree. I like Peepers, but I'm scared because I think he's pocketing me. Because when Pope was trying to go on me about formaling people, Peepers, I believe it was Peepers.
This accusation has been over a minute, by the way.
He said you
what? It's not a
sure. Yeah, it's a formal. Be quiet. He said you formal people to get reads or something like that. So like he wasn't defending me, but it's like Peepers understands where I'm coming from, I think, because I heard him say that. So I'm like, I agree. Like Pope was saying, isn't it better to have open, healthy discussion rather than formaling someone for 4 minutes? I'm like, first of all, the Urban formal was real quick. He's the Vigi. Oh well, whoops. And the other one, like, yeah, I don't have a read on paper scraps. I've never played with paper scraps. Like, you know, you asking Pip, do you know who me or Daniel are? Like, yeah, you guys are from All Stars. I want to hear him talk. I want to hear what he has.
Has legitimate question. That's legitimate question, right?
I told Kermit to rescind. Obviously, I was town reading him off of what he had to say in those 4 minutes. I did not vote on him.
Same question to you. 2 Mafia in 1 town. Who would it be?
I like Mal, even though he has immunity. I would save him. The next one I voted on Pip. The next one I would vote on is Fletch. or I want to hear like Kermit. No, Kermit first and then Fletch.
So not me.
I
Well,
think
no,
he
well,
is way more
I'm
Mafia.
I'm going against the gradient here. Like I do think you're scummy, but if the whole fucking town, like, you know, I'm working against gradient here. I do think you're scummy. I will reevaluate on you as the day goes on. But right now, like, no one wants to lynch you. Like,
Or
what
is it just the other two are easier kills?
Like I'm the only person.
No, I told you why on Kermit, and then I just have weird read on Fletch because he thinks I'm weird for defending myself when I don't think it's weird. You can let people call you Mafia and just let it go by you,
What
or
do you think of Pope's play regardless?
Almost over.
I know, Rip.
Time in the formal is up. Is there a push or a send? Tit. All right. Elgamer Diablo, 10 seconds.
All right, I am Mafia here. I'm pretty sure that's probably like the best formal I've given in a long ass fucking time. Don't lynch me here. We can find Mafia. Hopefully get closer to reducing KP.
All right, that is 10 seconds. If you wish to vote for Elgamer Diablo, please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1. Vote. That is enough. EGD has been lynched. Please go to sleep. Send me night actions. All right. That is everyone. Today will be a excuse me, 25-minute day. In the night, Kermit, you die. Nat, you die. The day begins.
I lived.
I like
For
the
now.
Kermit kill.
Did you shoot last night?
I don't understand the Kermit. Wait, yeah, did you shoot Kermit?
Oh, get the fuck out.
Is this like a serious question?
I don't know why they'd ever kill him. Like,
The reason they would kill Kermit is if Paper Scraps was Mafia and they felt that Kermit was cop.
Can anyone tell me the non-voters on what's his name?
Paper Scraps?
What's his name?
Which one?
The last guy. The last guy.
Diablo.
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 I thought everyone.
Me and the Vigi.
You were the only non-voters?
Me and the Vigi.
It was a landslide.
It was too funny for me to
well,
vote.
he like literally said, "I'm Mafia." I just that was really bad. So, like, I think if
I want to say this.
I think if your partners, you vote.
Fair enough. I want to say this. I thought that was the towniest I have ever seen EGD play in a game ever, like in his formal. Like all the bullshit he did earlier was dumb, but I thought his formal was great. I thought he brought the fire. And I think, I'll say this. I think if you're Mafia and you make a mistake and say, I am Mafia in your formal, you like immediately like go crazy and overcorrected. It was like he didn't even notice that he did it.
Yeah, but like if you're down and you do that, are you saying that you wouldn't notice it? Like,
Shut up. If
That
we're
is the
talking
definition
about-
of a slip.
Brrr.
Like you
We're
don't
talking
notice
about
it.
shit that you say that you shouldn't have said that you slipped. There is someone who said I seconded that Miss Lynch when they're talking about Pip. I wonder who that was. Noah.
Hold on. Can I just hold on?
What? No, I formaled.
You said.
No, here's what I said.
Out of your, no, shut up. You said literal words out of your mouth. I seconded that Miss Lynch.
You didn't see what I did. EGD said that he was a Miss Lynch and he was hitting on Pope for it, calling Pip a Miss
So
Lynch.
why did you say I seconded that?
I'm getting to it, Dalen. I'm getting
I
to it.
seconded the
I am. Calm down. I am
I
explaining
seconded the Miss Lynch. Put you in the mindset that you're Mafia and you miss.
You don't. I'm literally explaining it to you. Just give you 10 seconds. Okay, so EGD was talking about Pope, saying that Pope was pushing on that Miss Lynch. And then I say, I formaled that Miss Lynch. Why am I in your town circle? I literally did quotes.
I will.
I don't think you did.
Listen, Dalen, I'm just gonna say this. I don't town read or Mafia read Noah, but I agree that is what he said. But I didn't like clue into it the way you did. But I can definitely corroborate that he was.
I don't know. I've gotten like 3 or 4 Mafia by saying the words Miss Lynch when they meant to say like something like a Lynch or something. I've actually caught Mafia doing that. So I'm really suspicious of Noah at the moment.
Dan, if he was Mafia, he did not have to send off me there, and he could have easily got me lynched yesterday. I don't usually give the best formals.
Yeah, but if he
Fucking
is
Fletch,
Mafia,
shut
he,
up.
I don't think that logic works because he rescinded off you very specifically to formal Pip, who was an equally easy Miss Lynch.
Like,
so I don't think you can.
Why not just wait for kill Fletch and then kill the other guy? Like,
yeah, you could just do both. I don't think.
I will say I shouldn't get too much time cred for it,
Fletch,
if any, for that matter. But I am.
I'm sorry. Excuse
From
me.
my perspective,
Fletch, fun you.
I'm staying in the world. Like I don't really give a fuck if only.
So where's the cop with 2 red checks?
I don't really care what the cop is right now. I want to hear like 3 minutes from.
I want a two red check cop.
From who, Mal?
Laura.
You know what? I honestly think
Justin, I
it'd be
want
possible-
to reads.
Cool, do it.
Okay, so
Don't leave me in suspense.
Town. I think Noah's Town. I think Dalen's Town for the push because he has such conviction. I don't think he would be trying the hardest Mafia. He like really honestly believed what he was saying. Tit Tit, I don't know about her. I don't really have a read on her. People were saying that, you know, she smiles every time, but like she was Mafia doing the same smiling thing whenever someone said her name. I think that's just her personality to smile whenever someone mentions her.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna ask you a question. How many games have you played or watched with her?
I played, one or two. I played with her.
2 including this one.
All right. From my
I
understanding,
played with her back on Bustin' too.
from my understanding, she hates rolling Mafia. Is that incorrect to say?
Like I said,
Noah can 100%
Mafia
confirm.
game,
I
the Mafia
hate
game that I was in, when
Are you
people would
actually in your
mention
hot
her
dog suit?
name, she would smile as well. So it's not really a read to say that she would smile. Just whenever anyone mentioned her name, she was very animated.
And before
That's what I remember.
favorite formal dress.
I don't even think
You just called it a hot dog suit.
Keep going, Laura.
Yeah,
What else you got, Laura? What else you got?
Steve hasn't really done his town tell for me, so
Who? Who?
Where is that?
Steve.
Where is that?
Steve.
Please,
He
please
hasn't
share
done
it with me.
No, I'll share it with you after.
Okay.
Radio, I don't really care for. Paper scraps. Oh, Mal, that was one. There was a lot of so paper scraps. I voted on him because of his stupid logic. I thought he was funny, was pretty towny, but I was obviously the only one who voted. You can't really read me one way or the other for that. With Mal, I really didn't like it. I understand paper scraps not having a lot of information in the day, but we were towards the end.
What are you talking about? Mal or paper scraps?
I started on paper scraps. It's like a combination. I keep going back and forth. I said paper scraps I voted on. I was the only one that voted on him. You can't really give me a read based off. You can't really read me based off that vote.
No, you're the only one who voted on me.
That was Mal. Who, by the way, you started this entire set of reads.
No, I'm sorry.
Mal, I think you're town.
No, I know. I'm getting them confused. I think Mal's town today. Yesterday, I thought Mal was scummy during his formal because there was a lot of interactions, but he only gave 3 town reads, and at that point of the day, there was a lot of time that had gone by.
But
and
see,
he didn't have any. I'm sorry.
What did Mal do to make you think he's town? Like since suddenly you say yesterday you thought he was town Mafia, and now you think he's town. But what did he do to make you suddenly flip?
He pinged me out today. I think that's very towny to try to get reads off me since I think it is. I wasn't. It's just, these are my reads, Mal. Take it or leave it.
So I'd like to ask you a
Leave
question.
it.
Out and asked me.
Thanks,
he
David.
asked me for reads, and I was going to give them anyways. Like I don't give him that much credit for it, but I think he's trying to get perspectives from everyone instead of just trying to push an agenda. So Urban's Vigi, and I think I about covered
Are
everything.
you sure?
I mean, you claimed, and there's no counterclaim. I'm sorry. I keep switching my reads. I keep flipping because I keep remembering stuff. Pope did something where I believe EGD formaled him yesterday going into RNG 1, and then Pope like instantly tried to formal me.
That's true.
And I thought that was really scummy as well to try to get the formal off him and put it onto someone that like was kind of lurking towards the end of the day.
But Nat died in the night. Does that change your opinion?
I have a question. I want to make it creepy, so I'm going to use first names. Daniel, I have a question for you. Come close. Come close to me.
Hello, Peepers.
All right. So like yesterday, you gave this formal, right?
Hello,
And you were
Eric.
talking about Steve. And like the only read you gave that I like really remember was on Steve, and I thought it was really fucking weird because you were like, Steve's a really easy read, but I don't want to give it. So I felt like that was like really scummy of you trying to leave it open ended so that you don't have to do that. Do you have an updated read on Steve?
No.
Incoming red check on Steve.
Uh-oh. What are you gonna do now, Peepers? Eric?
I was just
Peepers, has Steve given like a lot of content since my last update?
I don't know. Do you read them on content? Some people read people on facial reactions.
I gotta
It's
read.
both. It's like a mixed bag of tricks.
Mixed nuts?
mixed.
Silly
nuts.
rabbit, tricks are for kids.
All right, Peepers, what next?
I actually do want to hear where Paper Scraps is at.
That was really my point.
Wait, are you Paper Scraps?
I don't feel
Or
the
is Paper
need
Scraps a
to
different person?
People want me
That's
to.
Paper Scraps.
No, I'm
Okay.
Paper.
Different person.
Completely different.
I think like
Yes. Okay, that's what. Okay.
This is my
What do you think of me?
this is my evil alter ego.
I do want to hear where you're at though, Paper.
Sure, I don't like Laura Rentney at all. I think she's a great lynch for today. So I want to be suspicious of Noah because I felt like he's kind of had this like stone cold face this
Wait, can
game
you elaborate on why I'm a great lynch?
because like everything he said was bad. Like there's no reason to suspect like Tit Dog at this point in the game.
Dog.
You were like jumping around like
Just
crazy.
give her facial reads. She did the same shit when she was Mafia. Wait,
no.
I was in
Paper
the
Scraps.
fucking game. Don't try to discredit that. I was in the fucking game.
I am
So
discrediting
was
that.
radios and peepers.
Okay.
Paper
Okay. Well,
Scraps.
moving on. Next
Probably,
question.
I felt like Mal was helping you by asking you questions because like you were like starting to like dig your grave, but like at that very moment, Mal like was like giving you stuff like pointedly to like discuss and stuff like that. And if you would have just kept talking, like you would have just had like nothing. Like you were going nowhere with
No,
it.
my bad. I might vote too. Like it's cool.
Like so, that's where I met on the Lorna read. We can stop
Yeah, but-
there.
Daniel, you're reading Tit Dog Town.
Yes.
Dog.
The
When did that
longer.
change?
That changed like 2 minutes after I gave my. Well, I see. I didn't really call her Mafia, so I called her like awkward.
Yeah.
And it changed pretty much 2 minutes after, where like she went hard on EGD. Like she was like, and she got like super close to the camera and like started like I don't know, like she changed my mind like right then and there. I didn't state it clearly, like make it known, but I was just being quiet because.
Did you make a read on Mal when you talked about Mal like helping her or whatever? I mean, you brought it up, but you didn't really say what you thought.
Like I think that's just Mal Town, but I don't know. I don't have
Mal
a good read
Town
on Mal.
helping Mafia or Mal Town helping?
Yeah, like if he was.
That sounds really odd.
If Mal was partners with Loreni, I think that would be an even
You can just
awkwarder.
call me Laura, Paper.
I like the new name. I'm using it, Loreni. Loreni.
Okay, so Loreni, I think might be Mafia. I still am not sure on Noah. I want to say Paper Scraps. Like Noah is like mini Pope. How can you not like him?
No, I love Noah. Like he's great, and like I thought his instant resend formal onto Pip was like awesome, but he just had this.
How do you feel about
face all game? Like his actions like completely contradict his facial expressions this game. But I haven't played with Noah a lot, so like I'm just at this crossroads. Does that make sense? Like yesterday, like for example, EGD was like swaying in his chair, like throwing his arms up. But the content he was giving was like semi good, and there was like until like the slip at the end there. I don't think I would have voted.
Do you have any idea, Paper Scraps, why you're being pinged out a lot this day?
I think it was like an anti-slip.
Maybe
Maybe I'm just wrong on that.
Like why? Define pinged out a lot. Erp called me, and then I started speaking.
Well, then you spoke most of the day, so and people keep asking you questions. So why do you think you're being?
Because I have great content to deliver.
We didn't get a big we didn't get a lot of time to talk to him.
People
yesterday,
want to hear me
but
speak.
I actually do have one more kind of important question for you though. I feel as though like if everybody in the Zoom, like Pope should be somebody you'd have a read on since you played All Stars with him quite a bit, don't you? Like
Yeah.
What's your read on him?
So
You
my
don't
read on
mention
Pope.
Lock it in. Lock it in.
Pope's okay for now. The longer Pope is alive and I am alive, the more suspicious I will get of Pope.
All
right, that's my read at the moment for Pope.
I want to talk after Tit Dog.
I just have a question. Who died in the night? I didn't actually catch.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
No, I'm writing everything down. And I
That was your white knight. Was not.
I have
Kills Kermit and who?
The person
Kermit and Nat. Kermit and Nat. Kermit and Nat
Thank you.
died. Hope what's
I
up?
believe that me, Paper, Mal, Ertman, and I want to say Noah.
That's just see, Pope, you're just like me. I have that same like reservation
His
about
reads were like too good. I think we're all town though. I'm gonna put Noah in. I'm gonna take him out, but I'm gonna say he's in.
Put me in the doghouse. I'll be out back.
I just want to lynch Radial today.
Yeah, okay.
I really like his accusation on Mal, though.
Yeah.
He got fired doing
I
that.
think he gave like 40 seconds of like accusation. Can he?
I thought Mal was towny, but I thought Radio believed what
He
he was
also
saying.
like ninja'd it from Nat.
But like 40
All right,
seconds.
Radio.
to
This
talk,
is your
like
this is
give
your
an
make
accusation.
believe.
That's a long time.
This is your make
Alright,
believe
I
formal.
might be
Defend
wrong.
yourself before you're formaled.
All right, like, I gotta talk.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it is just Laura.
What, Mal?
I was gonna say, like, regardless.
What did you mean by ninja it from Nat?
He took like Nat's accusation of Mal and used it and as like the last half.
I thought you were saying he took the formal off of Nat. They were partners, and Nat died in the
Okay.
I thought it was a really great point.
Can I just
It is the point
are
where
you very confident on your town read on Daniel? No, you're not.
Can we hear from Radio, please?
Okay, all right.
We will never trust each other.
Shut
Like,
up.
ever.
I'm gonna start with my Mafia reads. My primary kill today is gonna be like Laura 100%. She was so eager to talk and then stalled for like ages, and then gave no definitive reads, and in fact flipped her reads constantly during the actual like when she was giving the reads. Like she wasn't even sure if she was talking about Mal or Paper Scraps for a lot of that formal. There was a moment that early in day one where I actually thought she was town, where she went after Peepers really hard. But I think that could have just been that she didn't get her kills in Mafia chat, and she really wanted to kill Peepers and couldn't. I think Paper Scraps actually has a really high chance of being Mafia. I don't think he really said anything of substance. There was 2 town that died in his vote from yesterday, mostly Kermit and Nat. And I think that Dalen is kind of like... I think that Dalen has a reasonable chance of being right. I think there's an offhand chance that Kermit was a cop with a red check on Paper Scraps and he killed him.
Yes!
Also, when he first gave his reads, or not even his reads, but when he declared he was town at the start of yesterday, he did this like really weird prepared like riddle speech, and it felt so fake and so awkward that I was like, this guy has been thinking so hard about how he's going to get town red, and that is what he came to that conclusion with.
All right, let's kill this Radio guy.
I really like Mal. I think he blew up my accusation pretty good. In particular, the part where he remembered specifically the moment in which he hard read Peepers Town and had a reason for it, which is one of the primary things I thought he could be scummy for. It's one of the reasons that I didn't vote on him. I also...
I want to pause you. I want to pause you for 1 second. Who would vote on Radials right now after he just spoke?
I might.
Okay.
I'd wait to see the vote and then maybe hammer.
Laura, tell me why.
He wants to lynch me.
Yeah, there's one between them. There's one between
I'm the
Laura.
cop. I have a red check on Radials and a green check on Paper Scraps. Which I think also makes Mal green by association. I actually didn't want to out today. I wanted to be selfish, but there's a chance if we
you
miss
get blasted tomorrow.
and you shoot and you miss, we lose.
Only if there's 4. If there's 3 alive.
Yeah, I don't think that. I don't
If
know
there's-
if Laura. No, I'm never rescinding. If anybody would like to offer a counterclaim here, that's fine. Like we battle.
I counterclaim.
For real?
I have a green on Paper Scraps and a red on Radial.
Oh, you're
All
right.
right, next.
All right, let's lynch Pope. He's clearly fake.
Just rescind it. What are you talking about? Let's go with Steve.
What?
Steve, I don't believe Steve. I didn't believe.
All right, so let me finish what I'm saying real quick, and then I'll let Radials attempt to take the floor. I think that when Radio tried to get Mal lynched yesterday, I think that clears Mal. I already liked Mal's town. I also think Laura today dodged Radial whenever she was giving her reads. She simply said the words, "I don't like him," and then that was it. In her reads, that's all she said. And now you guys are going back and forth. I don't know if he pushes this hard on you. After just pushing this hard on my green check, I'm tending to believe she may be townier for that.
Steve's green check.
But I don't know.
Oh,
I literally
Steve's
just
green check. You're right.
Hey, who tried to formal Kermit yesterday?
What?
Irrelevant.
All right, it doesn't matter.
It is relevant, Pope, because Kermit formaled your fucking green check. So if he formaled your green check, and you were saying that you had a green check on night 0, you knew Paper Scraps was town the entire time. So you not pushing on Kermit, like puts.
Why would I push on Kermit? He didn't know what he was doing, and Dana was never dying. I don't know. I don't believe him to rescind. Wait, you don't believe me right now?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay,
I
that's
think
fine.
you would have done a lot more against Kermit because he pushed on your green check.
No, I don't care. I went hard against
Dalen's my shit. Fuck the shit of, oh no, I wouldn't have done anything. No, you certainly would have done something. You would have spoken up. You would have said something against Kermit.
I'm
You
not
would have,
even sure
tried
how to
No,
react
shut up.
because
You would have actually said something
at the
against
beginning
him.
of this day,
And the very
you
fact
already messed
that
up.
Kermit wanted to go on Pip, and then you also wanted to go on Pip, puts a lot of discredit on you because he formaled your green pick
No, it doesn't.
and then immediately tried to formal someone else, and you went ahead wrong with it. No, that doesn't make any sense. I don't like it. I don't like it.
You are just like, you're not actually listening to the game because you started out
No,
this day.
you are not making
Shut
sense.
up. You started out this day by trying to jump on Noah for something that was completely out of context.
No, it was not out of context. That is exactly what he said. And
He said verbatim.
Shut up.
Said
People
verbatim.
said that is exactly what he said. So because that is exactly what he said, that is exactly what happened. And now you're trying to say
Quiet. There's a
I don't know. I don't like it.
Radial, I know you are Mafia. I actually believe both of the votes yesterday were probably a miss, given that you and a lot of people voted on them, including Lauren double downing on both of them. There's only one vote that's like even questionable. It's the Pip vote.
All the votes suck.
Which Dalen not voting and Dalen being so like bona fide about me right now is like maybe he is Mafia, but Mal didn't vote. I know you're Mafia, and I was actually listening to your reads a lot, and you didn't really give me anything. You didn't do anything yesterday except formal Mal. I don't think you gave a single read almost. That's it.
All right, so I'm gonna. Yeah, you said that's it, so I assume that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and tell everyone the multitude of reasons of why you are not the cop. And I'm gonna start with if you were actually the cop, you would almost never check me. You have this giant ego when it comes to me, in which you say, "Oh, this guy's an easy read. He's always an easy read." You have said that multiple times in multiple games.
I know you're Mafia. That's why I checked you.
Yeah, the thing is that you wouldn't. You wouldn't check me.
Validated.
And that ego, like, is something that drives people's gameplay decisions. And I think that you would actually check somebody that you would not be sure about, like Mal or perhaps Steve or something like that, or even Noah. Also, when Mal was talking to you and asked you how sure you were on the Paper Scrap Street, you were like genuinely hesitant to give an answer to that because you were like not sure if you were going to go forward with this claim.
It was almost like I was like not wanting to out his cop yet.
Yeah. It's like you were thinking about
bananas.
And we're not sure if you're going to go forward with it or not. Also, the points that Dylan made are pretty reasonable. You had an opportunity to try and come to Paper Scrap's defense in a scenario in which he very reasonably could have died.
Do you think I needed to?
He only needed one vote. I think
no, incorrect. He needed 2 or 3 more at least.
I think that it was in doubt at least. And you offered no.
Do you actually think he was going to die?
I voted on him. I wanted to kill him.
There was only Mafia, so it's irrelevant.
Did you wait? Did you like Paper Scrap's formal yesterday?
No, his formal was kind of trash, but I think he was genuine-ish, and it was 20 minutes in.
Okay.
No one's
I'm
gonna
gonna
vote.
keep going.
He's not gonna die.
So, you also have this, like, you try to play the game mechanically correct. And in a world in which you are fake claiming, or you're actually the cop, the correct play when the person you are red checked on is talking and giving reads is to continue and let him give his reads so you can build off of that if you were the cop with a real red check. You didn't. You actually stopped me talking and had an opportunistic fake red check on me to try and get me killed as I was giving my reads. Like there was not I
believe I made a more valid play by asking who would vote on you.
Yeah, that I was still giving my reads though. If you were actually
that's pretty dope play.
Radio.
No one was going to vote on
you. Should be hunting for more information, but you actually interrupted me to stop the information from flowing
Radio.
and to try and like get enough leverage from the town to see if you can make this claim to get me misled today.
Radio.
So no, that was.
Or it looks so sad.
Really bad mechanical play.
I actually think it was a really sick play.
No, it's not. It's bad.
Radio. Radio.
Your Mafia
Radio.
is so sick.
Who do you believe are Pope's partners other than the fairly obvious Paper, if that's the case?
I think Paper Scraps is. There was a moment there where I think Laura could have been as well. I think there's a pretty reasonable circle with like Laura, Mal, Pope, perhaps. I mean, it's not unheard of to put like Noah in there as well. It's just really strange. Right now, the town circle that I'm working with is Dalen, Tit. I think that I like Steve, Noah, Peepers. They're definitely not in my upper lynches, and then obviously Erman. I think we need to be killing, obviously, Pope, but mechanically that's not correct. I think we should be killing Laura. I would kill Mal as well now with this information. I don't know. It's just...
What?
strange.
Man, I would shoot Dalen.
Now you're making it down on what I would
shoot
say.
Dalen
Mal's
or
definitely
Laura.
not Mafia.
Why
Mal
is
would
the
never
only
have an
person
interaction
you
with
mentioned
Peepers is definitely possible Mafia.
Hold on,
Mal was never
can I say
Mafia though.
something?
Don't.
Or
I have a question for the person the formula's on.
Yeah.
Why is the only person you didn't mention in any way, shape, or form Fletch?
No, he mentioned me. He said I could be on the team with
When you're talking about people who are town who didn't fucking vote on Pip, why the fuck aren't you talking about me, you son of a bitch?
So,
I think you should take Peepers. I think Peepers
It could be Mafia still at this
I
point.
also want to point out the Pope is like one of the biggest fake claimers there are. He wins a lot of games, specifically on the.
I actually plan on fake claiming this game.
Yeah.
Zard, push your reset.
Push.
Radial 10 seconds.
I just want to make sure that we don't go down this route of losing to yet another Pope fake claim. You need to be considering this claim and not just following him into the black abyss he's leading you to.
That is
Again.
10 seconds. If you wish to vote on Radial, please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1. Vote. That's enough. Radial, we've been lynched. Please go to sleep. Send me not actions. If you go AFK, just message me. All right. Today will be a 20-minute day. In the night, Pope, you die. Day begins.
Oh, thank God I made the right choice.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't. Oh, thank God. Oh.
Yo, Mafia needed your KP on the cob.
Oh.
Why thank God?
Why? Because I didn't. I felt as though like the only reason why I ever shoot there is if I believe Pope is fake, which would mean it's a World of 4, in which case I have to shoot Mafia. And I think it was really just the fact that like every single person in this Zoom wrote on the fact that Pope was real and that we were going to kill Radio. So like, all right, we probably aren't going to lose.
Sucks being the Vig, doesn't it?
Oh God! Oh man! Oh, that took me so long to decide. I'm like, I don't know what to do because my town reads.
This is rough, man.
My town was exactly.
Okay.
Pope,
If
Mal,
you're reduced to a P today, my auto circle is me, Mal, Erp, Paper, Tit Dog, and then one between Dalen or Steve. I'm not sure which one yet.
Can you tell me why Peepers?
Dalen.
What?
Can you tell me why Peepers?
Paper, not Peepers.
Oh, okay, all right.
Paper Scraps is a green check.
Yes, that's why he's in my auto circle, Dalen.
No, say that again.
I'm sorry.
Say it again.
I thought he said
Yo,
Peepers.
I am
Mal, Tit Dog, Erpman, Paper, and then I'm not sure on Mal or Steve.
I can't lose.
This is a really important
He's either,
delay
to me,
right
he's
here.
either
If we can
Daniel or
make
Peepers
this game
Scraps.
absolute auto. We can make this game absolute auto if Paper is willing to trade me 1A for 2 E's.
Oh my God.
1A for 2 E's.
Oh God.
I'd like to buy 2 vowels.
He's not even listening. I'm fucked.
Probably not.
I think I have
that actually.
Hey, what you got, Steve?
I think I have a circle that wins even without me in it.
Oh baby.
I think the town are myself, Erpman, Paper Scraps, Noah, Mal, Tit, and Fletch. I think Laura, Dalen.
Oh, that's tasty.
I know a lot of people don't like Fletch. I know a lot of people don't like Fletch. I actually liked Fletch when he came out and gave his reads on day one. He seemed like someone called him nervous. I didn't get that at all. I thought he was pretty confident with what he was saying.
Oh man.
However, I like Mal. Of the unconfirmed, I like Mal and Tit more than Fletch and Noah.
Look at her
So like if Laura, we have 10 alive and a Vigi shot, so 8,
Oh my
6,
God.
4. So we have 3 lynches and a shot. So like if Laura, Dalen, Peepers doesn't end the game for me.
No. Let me explain why I can't.
Let me finish my
All
reads.
right. Slow down. You can go up for coffee later.
If Laura, Dalen, Peepers doesn't end the game, then in final 3, like if Noah or Fletch are still alive, which they probably would be because we still have 2 confirmed towns, those are the ones that I would look at.
Man, Noah, that shit you said yesterday was so bomb, dude. Oh God, it was tasty. Ugh.
I can't be.
I'll give you more later, Mal. Don't worry.
Rather than just put you in my Mafia circle, I'll give you more. Number 1, Pope really wanted to kill you. Number 2, when
Pope changed his read on me. Were you not listening to him, Steve?
I was listening on him.
I don't
He
think
said to shoot between Laura and Dalen. That's not really changing his read.
No, let me finish. The other thing is Radial. So Radial's red checked. We know Pope's the cop now. And Radial, his reads on the way out were he flipped again on Mal, called Mal Mafia again. He called Fletch Mafia, Laura Mafia, and Noah Mafia. I think when he made his list, like generally Mafia, like they throw like a teammate in their list. And I think Laura could have been that teammate.
Steve,
Also,
I
question.
found,
Laura was the only one to vote on Mal.
I found it interesting because
So here's
I don't think you can look
Why
at
do
that
you,
vote too
why
much.
do you why do you not
Is
think
there-
it's Mal who's Mafia and Laura is the
Chance-
town?
I think Mal's super town. I think Mal's super town.
Let me
Aylin.
explain one thing really fast. I can't. Okay, so
I don't know what to think anymore. So I'm
God,
just
Dalen, come on, dog.
yesterday,
I'm in my own world, just
I
thinking.
know, dude.
Is there any chance they double stacked on
Like
Pope?
Mal and Dalen
Yes.
have been like my
yeah,
my
and
triumvirate
if three's alive, they double
like
stack.
day one. I'm saying it.
KP's always on him, whether there's one or
Don't
two.
split apart now, man.
Let me.
I'm not the one splitting. Dalen's the one splitting, homie. I'm gonna lynch you.
If there's three alive and they split and there's a medic alive, don't out.
Peepers might be
If
alright.
No.
anyone cares to listen to a town, I'm ready to talk really
I'm
fast.
ready to talk too. That's cool. Anyways.
I actually have a question. If somebody happened to have ever noticed this, I don't even know if it actually happened. But yesterday, so like the beginning of the day, I know Radials brought it up. Did anybody happen to notice if anybody else jumped on board with this? But I think it was Radials. He brought up really quickly the whole Kermit red check on paper day one thing. Like, did anybody? Was there anybody else that was kind of like alongside him with that?
No,
Dan- Dalen was.
pushing logic by proximity of Kermit. He was like, I think Kermit could have been right. I think Kermit could have been
Right. Yeah. I just didn't remember. I didn't remember.
Dalen said the same thing. I
That's
think.
true. Dalen did
I
say
don't know
that.
how Kermit
Yeah.
died in the night. I had 4 down arrows on
I
Kermit.
thought,
Well, it makes sense now because Radials was Mafia, and he came out and was like, "Oh yeah, Kermit was clearly the cop with
Yeah,
the red check on paper." I mean, that's
it makes sense now that they killed Kermit to try and pin that Kermit was the
which is why I want to know if anybody
even
caught
know.
anybody else
God, I can't
jumping on
believe
board.
gets lynched.
I feel like I have too many town.
That only makes sense if I'm Mafia, though.
Yeah, I do too.
No.
I do it all without me in it.
do it the whole way.
Like you can
Daniel,
me at
it
the
works.
end.
It works like
But
this,
no.
Daniel. Okay.
What it is,
So,
paper is
Radio
Radio killed
knows-
him specifically
Radio knows
to
your
push that on you.
I don't want to think this hard, guys.
Radio knows
people.
your town, right? Because Radio is Mafia. So Radio, knowing that you were town, kills Kermit, and then
Yeah,
tries
you
to
lost
pin
me
the
like
fact
5
that
minutes ago.
Kermit
Sorry.
is town cop with a red check on you. I was going through the same mindset, and that's why I asked you, why do you think people are really pinging you out? Because Kermit was the one who died, and I thought Kermit was the cop.
Okay, cool.
So
Really
I
fast,
think.
Can I say what I wanted to say?
Yeah, go ahead.
Dude, let Loren
Woo!
talk.
Dude, I almost broke my freaking nail polish.
Renee.
All right.
Um, So I was thinking yesterday, while the whole claim the cop thing on Radials was going on, so I was living in the world where Pope might be fake, and I was thinking like, how am I going to defend myself when it comes to people calling me?
Why were you thinking that? Why do you think he was fake?
Because a lot of people were calling me scummy yesterday and saying they wanted to formal me. So
Yeah.
I was
So one of those people was the guy who was red checked.
exactly. Let me get to my point. I don't think me as Radial's Mafia partner, I do agree that Steve would probably put he would probably put his partner in the scum list. I don't think he would put his partner as the top lynch, especially if somehow yesterday or the day before that we had killed a Mafia. And then if Pope was fake, I couldn't be with Pope either because day one, RNG1, he tried to formal me when the formal was going on him.
Why does it
So
matter?
I can't be with either of those people if they were Mafia.
Oh.
This is confirmed town. Why are you even talking about that?
Laura, are you calling me Mafia?
No, I'm just saying your reads are bad. And if you could, if you think you can win the game,
Right, Steve.
Which reads are bad? Like you're saying that you're town. Okay, whatever. Which other reads are bad of mine?
I don't really like Mal. What did you say Fletch was? You said Fletch was town, right?
Fletch was town.
Fletch is town.
You don't like Mal? Did you vote on Mal day one?
So you don't like Mal and
Yes,
Fletch?
I was the only one that voted on Mal day one. I was the only one.
Yeah. Then you called me town after that. Then, like,
No,
now
I
you-
switched it. I thought Papers formal was your formal. I got confused. Piss
Clearly.
off. So,
I'm
Steve,
coming for you,
let me-
Laura. When they-
So right now
That's
you
a
don't like Mal
big
and Fletch.
confusion.
if you think that you can win the game as town
Yes.
without me as town in your town circle, then go ahead and lynch me.
Don't say that.
Hey, who takes screenshots of votes?
If
I have all
you-
the votes.
Which one do you
I
want?
have all the votes.
If
I
you
want the
can't
votes on paper
listen,
scraps day one.
Steve,
Yeah.
if you can't,
Stop.
one more second.
Stop. The votes on paper scraps. All right, I do that on All Stars too. I say paper crap sometime by mistake. Sorry. Daniel, I'm really sorry. The votes on paper scraps are Nat, Radial, Kermit, Tip.
Peepers?
The only one left.
Peepers, yeah.
Peepers is the only one left who voted.
Steve, listen, but if you have to have every town in this
Peepers,
game
you might have to die
to
before
win,
that-
you
before
need to
final three.
reevaluate.
Could we just like put it on anyone other than me today? That would be
Like
great.
I didn't say we wanted to lynch you today. I just said
thought
you
it
have to
was-
die before final three. I mean,
No,
that's all it is to it.
no. I actually liked you day one. I did that push on you because I thought
No. When
I
you
could
gave
frustrate you, and I liked your response day one.
Does anybody want to hear where I'm at, or like? Not
Yes,
really?
please.
Mal, I would love to hear you speak.
Yeah, all right. I mean, I feel like I'm just not getting lynched this game, so I'm just like I'll chill until all the confirmed the boss mode.
Whoa. Okay, I'm shooting your ass tonight. Fuck
All right,
you,
cool.
you're dying.
Good enough. You're not shooting me. Like,
Mal, do you still like Dalen?
Yeah, it's hard, man. Fuck.
Say whatever. I don't give a
I'm just
shit
gonna talk about like everybody in the Zoom. So like Noah said some dope shit yesterday. Man, I think Noah's kind of down. I'll just note this though: Noah and Laura are probably almost never, ever Mafia together. And if they're Mafia together, fuck me. I'm just gonna say that. I wasn't listening to Fletch on day
Why
one
are we
because
never Mafia together? What?
because don't worry about it. That's why.
Why are we not Mafia together?
He's got a different check.
Can
Just
we
calm
hear the
down.
rest of his fucking race before we ask questions?
Okay. I will.
I want to hear Tit-Tit's update
just
on where
no,
she thinks.
No, I really want to hear.
People want to blast me. Like,
Once
Because-
Mal's done, I want to.
all right, cool. Yeah, we don't need to hear Mal. All right, so like Noah, I think is pretty town. Fletch, I didn't listen to on day one because I was busy getting reads on Tit, who I maintain is super still fucking town. I think Laura could very well be Mafia. There's a lot of like strange inconsistencies in what she said, and that like she's like, well, like Radio wanted to kill the fuck out of her, and she was like, but I thought Pope was a fake cop. It's like, well, if you
No. I said yesterday I was living in the world if Pope was fake.
okay. But you said that on the premise that there was a lot of people calling you Mafia, and the person first and foremost who was calling you Mafia was the person who was who's before he was.
Do you realize?
Can I say something?
Radials.
I want to say something regarding that, Laura.
All right,
Laura, if you were living in
I
the world where
thought
Pope
that.
was fake cop, why didn't you say anything when someone was pushing against Pope and was adamant?
No,
that
I
Pope
wasn't living in that world. What Radials made this?
You just said you were living in a world where Pope was fake.
Because I was evaluating Radio's
Right.
world in which.
So
he
why
said-
didn't you say anything when someone was pushing against
Shut
Pope?
up and let me talk, Dalen. You like to question people and then talk over them. What I said was I was evaluating the world where Radios thought that me, Pope, Mal, and Noah, or Fletch, whoever he said, could be a world. That is wrong. So that is how I knew that he was the red check and that Pope was real.
It's gonna be so hard not lynching Laura this game.
I want to lynch
Okay.
Fletch first, to be
I
fair.
think my head exploded. Hold on. Let me grab my brains from the wall and put it back in my head.
Let me just finish up. I'll just finish up. I think Dalen's town enough. I think Steve is pretty town. Paper Scraps is town. Urban's the Vig. I think T-Dog is like my strongest, not confirmed. Noah's kind of town. Like my own people that are on the outside are like Fletch, Peepers, Laura. After you kill those three, I don't know what happens. I might lose to Dalen. You might lose.
Yo,
to Noah.
T-Dog,
You
go.
will never lose to me on
Say,
town.
say stuff.
Why am I the only one that likes Fletch?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention to Fletch. I was busy watching T-Dog.
I'm sorry, but Fletcher's just there.
Yeah, like I know I'm gonna have to get lynched eventually. I'm in the auto lynch circle. I'm the POE.
We're coming to you next.
Fletch, give us
Give
something that shows that you're a town. Then how do you? What were you thinking yesterday?
T-Dog is talking first. Okay,
Yes.
then we're going to
Okay,
Fletch.
okay,
Go.
T-Dog first.
Okay, Fletch was like in my maybe circle, and then he just like excluded himself entirely from night kills right there. Like he said, I know I'm getting lynched. There's no chance of him being night killed, so I don't know how I feel about that. Paper is my number one town because I believed the fuck out of Pope. There is no chance in my mind that Paper is Mafia. I like Ertman, obviously. He's Vigi. Peepers, Peepers, okay. I always read him as Mafia, even when I'm Mafia and I know he's not Mafia. I read Peepers as Mafia. Like he just admits Mafia to me, no matter what. I like Mal. I think my top 3 town that are like non-confirmed are Mal, Noah, and Steve.
All right, listen. Malls are where you shop. Mal is the person that kills Mafia.
Shut up.
Your name is Tit. Like what?
She has the best name ever. Shut up, Mal.
Very insensitive, Mal.
Okay.
Maul.
Okay.
T-Dog, who's your top lynch?
My top lynch is either Laura or.
I'm everyone's top lynch. Mafia's trying to fucking mislynch me. Go.
Fuck me, dude.
All right, Fletch.
Okay,
speak
like
words.
okay. I think everybody's agreed on Mal. I like Tit Tit, Ertman, Paper, and I like Steve's auto circle today. Like I liked that. I want to say Noah, but like he's the only one I don't have a good reason to put in the auto circle. But I feel like he should be in the auto circle. Like
Paper
he's the
Scraps
one
is
that's
the
on the
only
edge
person
for
that
me.
suspects me. He'll be dead.
Fletch, you like my auto circle, but do you like me? I didn't put myself in it.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes,
Oh,
I like
okay.
your auto circle, so you're in mine. Like I liked your circle, so that makes me think you're down there. So you're in mine.
Wait, his auto circle is like the same as mine. And I give mine first. I call this town credits.
Everyone has the same town circle, so it has to be wrong. That's all I'm saying.
So who's Mafia?
No,
My town circle is like
Some people outside of the town circle and some people in the town circle.
There's also the world Laura. There's also the world Laura where there's actually not a medic and there's only 2 alive. And the Mafia is simply not in the town circle because there's only.
Okay, like okay.
I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case, but it's possible.
Alive, they would
That's
definitely put a YOLO shot on the cop and hope that the medic's not alive.
They would always do it.
No,
Yeah.
it would depend. It would depend on.
Unless I don't think Dalen would. I think Dalen would try to push it as a mislaunch.
Dalen's the only YOLO motherfucker that would just be like, nah, man, let's fucking do something else. Like,
I'm the only one with big balls here. Confirmed.
You and Peepers.
I don't know.
Crazy
I like the only people who I say is down, if you want to exclude myself, is probably Steve, Ertman, and Paper. Like everyone else, I have a question mark on. I don't know. I'm not even gonna put Titit in there, even though I kind of like the way Titit worked day one. Like my entire world went upside down when.
What about shopping mall?
In the night. So like I have to reevaluate everything that's happening.
All right.
Okay.
So let's.
That's why I'm like I'm sitting here stewing. If you
let's talk, guys. Let's have a conversation.
Sure.
Ertman, you're cool, man. Shoot someone.
Thank you.
And hit Mafia, preferably. Mal, I like Mal.
Don't shoot him.
I like Mal. I think the confirmed Mafia gave like a 40-second accusation on Mal day one. Seems unlikely that they're partners. Probably Mal's a cool guy. T-Dog.
That's true.
Regardless of like the first thing she said today during her speech, which was kind of weird, and we were all. I think some people were thinking that was kind of weird. I genuinely.
Sure. Yes, he got one vote on that.
I think it's touty of her to say she likes
I
I
kind of like Steve. Like Steve's a very logical player. Like I like the logic he was laying forward and kind of the deductions he was making. But I'm not like 100% with Steve yet. So there's that. Noah, I kind of like you, but I'm still suspicious because I haven't played with you, right? So you're not like in my circle. Like the only people that are in my circle are T-Dog and Mal that are like not the confirmed, right? It's like those
I just stood at like the bottom of it, out of the lynch area.
Those are the people that I really like.
Hey, my scraps, call me Mafia.
Yeah, like Dalen, there's a lot of reasons to call you Mafia. Like you put a lot of flack against Pope yesterday, which was kind of weird.
Do you
it was
think
like
warranted though?
Nope.
No.
Clearly.
I want to hear Peepers read. It'll help me read him if I can hear you.
Yeah. Fletch, do you have a question?
Yeah. Do you think Pope would have a good read on Noah? Like, you think he would call him out if he thought he was Mafia?
Pope played more with Noah than me, so he would have a better read than I do. But he also had that same kind of suspicion as well. Like we didn't want to put him in our circle yet.
Yeah, that's what I was pointing out. So that's what I just wanted you to.
Noah, how long are you and Pope? How many times are you and Pope wrong on each other?
That's kind of where I'm at.
I'd say we're like right 80% of the time.
80%.
So we're at like this weird crossroads. Like Peepers kind of went hard on me, and then like fell off, and then gave a lot of content. I would like to hear you talk, Peepers. You're probably going to be the formal before the end of the
I kind of want to know if Radio voted on either El Gamer Diablo or Pip.
I think he voted on both. And so did Laura. And so did I.
And he voted on Paper Scraps.
And I think a lot of people did.
I'm gonna start calling you Daniel because I keep getting it wrong.
All right.
Oh shit! Like they're so bad.
So currently, my lynch order would be Peepers until you talk, Dalen, then Laura Renee. For some reason, like Fletch is cool. I don't know why. Like it's just like a gut read though. I haven't played with Fletch, I kind of like he's like the bottom of my list.
He's ready to die for this town.
After that would be Noah, obviously, and then like Steve at the very bottom of like.
That's just like a Protoss zealot.
I'm not like 100% with. So we have like a minute left, and then we can formal.
Why not
Then
just
we
make
can formal Peepers, and he can give.
can we just make the formal?
I'm happy we only have 4 lynches.
I want to
happy
hear.
to be the 5th.
I mean, like, it's just gonna be
formal Peepers.
I'd rather have formal. I'd rather have.
Here's a formal on Peepers accusation.
Thank you.
Peepers, the only people I see as town is Steve, Paper Scraps, Ertman, and now that Paper Scraps reminded me that Radio put a formal on Mal probably. So that's like 4, not counting myself. So why are you town?
Really? Golly. This is a loud game. I can't do that this game, but that's fun. So, like, here we go. My town, since day one, I like Mal. Mal's definitely town. I like Dalen. That's why I started liking Mal. We've been having, like, I don't know if you've noted, but we've actually had a bachelor apartment. And every now and then we go to have coffee, and we get it from Tit Tit. So she's in. Those are, like, my unconfirmed.
But I'm a barista. Come on.
And then, like, if I were to put, like, someone, I think Laura's trying too hard. Like, I don't know. Seems like an easy read. But maybe wrong. I wouldn't put her in like my. And then you've got like two people who I don't have to talk to as town. But again, you'd be lynched before like anyone else. Again, Mal, Dalen, not getting lynched. Tit probably not getting lynched. And then like rest. I disagreed if we're talking like reasons for scum reading people. I disagreed with the accusation on Fletch even as of day one. Like when people said that he sounded really nervous, Fletch actually sounded really confident. And that's why I always vote on Fletch when he's town, because he's really fucking nervous when he's town, but he sounded confident as fuck this game. Are you kidding me? It wasn't red. It goes red in the face when he's town, and he didn't do that. So like either he's getting better or Mafia. And we got this Steve fellow. People town rating him. I asked what your read on was him yesterday, because I actually kind of just null on him. The only thing I don't like is like, in my mind, like it really comes down to if there's 2 or 3 Mafia alive, right? So there's this possibility, and I would say if we hit on day 1, that we would have hit on EDG, even though the entire Zoom voted. Like, I don't give a fuck if you're Mafia and your fucking partners and like, and what he was either guaranteed or RNG, and you say I'm Mafia with a big face and then keep moving on. Like, he didn't react, but his Mafia team would have with hands, just like, oh god, get away from that shit. Right?
Oh man, if I'm wrong on EGD and this goes to final 3, I'm gonna lose.
So that's also like one reason for like minor scum reading Steve, is because he didn't vote.
Yeah.
So like if EDG's Mafia, 1, he could not be voting on his partner. 2, he could be like the TMI of like, I know this guy's town and I'm gonna look really good with this video over there. So like, that's the read on him. No, I just call Mafia. I just call him Mafia. I'm just like, nah, get him the fuck out.
Peeper, I would like the last 30 seconds of your formal.
What are you gonna do with them?
Well, technically, they're 4 minutes, so you have a minute. 90.
No. Keep talking. I just need 30 seconds.
I talked about everybody in the fucking Zoom that wasn't confirmed.
Well, keep talking.
Oh, that's hard. Do you have a question?
What have you done in this game?
What have I done in this game? Well, we got day 1. Day 1, I tried to make friends because I had like people I thought was town I made jokes with, because like in all honesty, I've been solving a lot of games lately, so I've been like letting other people kind of go on that a bit when I'm town. Kind of like the directions we were going, because like those people were making fun. I thought Pope was incredibly town on day 1 for his like reevaluation on that fellow Pip. That's why I sided with him yesterday on the cop claim. Also, it didn't make sense for him in my world as Mafia to claim there, because
who's your kill order before that?
We didn't lose to it, so voted.
Who's your kill order, really quickly?
What's up?
What's your kill order?
What's my kill order?
And then Paper.
Like Fletch, Noah, Steve, Laura.
Fletch, Noah, Steve, Laura. Okay.
Bertman, thumbs up, thumbs down.
If we don't lynch him, he's probably the person I'm shooting. So
He's town.
Can we not shoot me? Can we not shoot me?
Mafia. What the fuck, dude?
If you not shoot me, you'd be grateful.
Time in the formal is up. Is there a pusher, a vote, or a send? Dalen.
No push.
Peepers, 10 seconds.
You know what? Like, I'm gonna go get a band-aid.
All right. That is 10 seconds. If you wish to vote for Peepers, please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1. Vote.
All right.
That is not enough. Peepers is your community. You have 2 minutes to make your guarantee.
I mean, I guess you can
Let's not make any snap formals. Gertman,
He claimed medic, didn't he? Or was I misinterpreting what he said?
I think you're misinterpreting.
If that was his medic claim, if that was like legitimately he deserves to. If that was a medic claim, then he should never ever be medic ever again. And claim, like,
why you declare so strongly that he's town?
Because Peeper says that I have a very polarized play, so I was trying, since everyone in the Zoom was saying I was like the top lynch in Mafia, I really wanted to hear from him.
Where the fuck is
No,
he?
stop fucking talking over me. Shut the fuck up. This is directed at me, not you. Anyway, Peeper said I have a very polarized play, so I was trying to get his read to see if he's Mafia, just going with the consensus that I'm the top lynch, or if he was actually going to read me based on how I'm actually playing as my polarized play. So as soon as he said I was town trying too hard, I thought he was town.
I thought you meant you were trying too hard to get town.
He didn't say you were town trying too hard.
I said trying. Yes, he did. And I said trying too hard as what? Because I wanted him to say either town or Mafia, and he said town. So I said, okay, he's town. Right after he said that.
Okay, if he thought if you were trying too hard as town,
He
why
said
would
that.
put
Please
you in-
don't. He said that.
I didn't say he didn't right there. I said
You just said he didn't say that.
Then I said if he thought you were trying too hard as town, why would he put you in his lynch circle?
I'm
He
not
put me last. He put me last in his lynch circle.
Peepers, are you medic?
Are you medic? Yes or no? We don't have time. Okay, cool. He's not the medic. All right. So I'm just not comfortable with it.
He's claiming medic.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm glad Noah also picked up on that. 'cause
okay, let's not. When it comes to medic claims in this, let's not do like little bullshitty claims. Are you hard claiming medic?
He's holding the band-aid up, Irving. Just stop.
I formal Laura.
Second Laura.
There's a formal on Laura accusation.
Laura, it looks pretty bad for you. Like Pope really wanted to kill you. Pope was the cop. And like I said, I think if Radio spewed anyone Mafia in his Mafia, like his Mafia were Mal, Fletch, Paper Scraps, Noah. I mean, maybe it could be Noah. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, there's a Mafia within there, I'm sure, but it's not me.
Noah. Maybe I could be wrong on Noah, but I think it's you.
A quick follow up to that too. It's really hard to read.
No. Sorry, my 4 minutes have started. You can just let me talk really fast, and then you can
You pretty much made my point for me. Thanks.
go ahead. My timer started. Sorry. So basically, I'm gonna go back to what I said. When Pope outed, he was reading me scummy. He formaled me in RNG1 after EGD formaled him, which I thought was scummy from him. Then when he came out with
Wait, what? You didn't get
check, EGD did formal him. Yes, he did formal him, and even
No, I
Pope,
said you didn't get formal.
Pope when EGD
Did I hear you
formaled
wrong?
Pope, when EGD formaled Pope, Pope tried to formal me.
Oh,
So I thought he was scummy for that.
good for you.
Exactly, I know, but that's why. Hold on, that's why I read him scummy. Like you guys aren't letting me finish my thoughts. So then, when Pope came out and he was asking Radials for his read, and then he immediately said who would vote on him, and me and Steve put his hand up, and then he questioned me and said, "Laura, why would you lynch him?" And I said, "Because he wants to lynch me." Pope then came out with a difference check and then said, I do not believe Radials would push this hard on his Mafia partner and try to bust. So yes, he was reading me scummy, but after the claim came out, he said, I don't believe they're partners. You can take that as whatever you want.
And then at the end, he said, shoot between you and
Dalen.
Yeah.
Yes. But I still believe, I'm still going with the claim that he said he doesn't think that we can be aligned because he wouldn't bust me. Okay, so then
Laura, who are your top lynches?
Hold on. So then we came into today and he was, everyone, I'm the easiest miss lynch. Everyone is putting me as their top lynch aside from Peepers. I don't actually know his lynch. He didn't say his lynch in order, but he put me at the bottom of his list and he said, I'm trying too hard as town.
This isn't helping you. Go over who you want to kill.
Shut up. I'm going to say it again. I have 2 minutes. I'm going to say it again so Peepers can hear me. Peepers says I have a very polarized play. So I specifically asked for his reads because I wanted to read him from that. If he said I was Mafia going with the consensus of everyone else, I was going to think he was scummy because he he has a pretty good read on me. He can read when I'm town. He can read when I'm mafia. I believe if he's mafia, number one, he would kill me with flow. Number two, he would read me scummy. He would just go with the consensus. The fact that he said I'm town trying too hard, and then I said trying too hard is what, and he said town, like led me to believe he was town. Then he did the whole medic band-aid bullshit. So whatever. Who I would kill today? I wouldn't kill Noah. Mal, whatever. I think it's just town and town fighting. Steve still hasn't done his town tell for me, so I would kill him. I wouldn't kill Peepers. I would still kill Tit Tit. Haven't heard a lot from her. A lot of people are just giving her town reads for her doing absolutely nothing. Fletch, haven't heard from. Dalen, I think, is extremely town. I read him town day one along with Noah, so I wouldn't kill him either. So it lies between Fletch, Tit Tit, and Paper and Steve.
Do you think the day?
Wait.
And I think hold on, and I also
and Paper.
Did
Fletch,
you put me in there?
Tit Tit, Paper, and Steve. And I
He's
think,
green checked.
You're green checked. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry.
You solved the game. You have all three. Come on.
So then, I'm sorry. Fletch, Tit Tit, and Steve. I forgot about the green check. I'm sorry, Paper. So I'm just really like flustered right now. And I think the fact that I'm also put in everyone's top lynch, and everyone's reading me scummy aside from maybe one person in the game can also give you a little bit of info on my alignment. I think I'm just a very easy miss lynch for Mafia, and they're just going along with the town circle. I guarantee you, there's someone in your guys' town circle, if not two, that are completely wrong. And
Do
that
you
are
think the suspicion Dalen put on the Cobb was warranted yesterday?
No, I just think he was pushing on everyone. As soon as he has a thought, he's full of conviction, and he just pushes on that person regardless of their alignment. He has a thought and he runs with it, and I think that's very talented.
I think I've kind of flipped.
Time on the formula's up. Is there a push or a send? All right, Laura, 10 seconds.
Steve, you haven't done your town tells. I think that's why you're trying to push on me, because I think you also have a very easy read on me as well. People should have an easy read. Noah should kind of have an easy read, and everyone else, I don't care.
All right, that is 10 seconds. If you wish to vote for Laura, please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1, vote. That is not enough. You have RNG'd at least one more formal.
All right. I don't know. Listen, I'm just going to say this. I don't know how there's a world that Peepers is the medic and Laura's town. This is hard, dude. Are you?
I know.
What are you saying?
I'm very suspicious of Peepers still, and
Fletch.
Like when Laura finally calmed down, it was like easier to get a read. I don't know. I could be like totally wrong here though.
Like during her formal, I thought she was talking.
Who are your saves, Peepers?
I don't really feel like
night 0 Dalen, night 1 Pope, night 2 Pope.
Did you save me one night?
Yeah, night 0.
Yeah, you said night 0.
On to drink with you.
Fuck, man. I kind of agree. Like Laura was really urgent, but like
yeah, she talked fast, so I wasn't sure what to think about that. But everything
She hit me with the emotion at the end. I like never vote when people try and hit me with emotion.
Listen. If there's three mafia, and Peepers is the medic, and Laura is town, then that means that like Fletch is probably like always mafia to me, and then like I'm wrong on Steve or Dalen.
I don't know if I want to.
You gotta add Tit Tit. You gotta add Tit. I feel like
I don't think Tit Tit's mafia. This is
hard.
fuck, dude.
It's hard to consider Tit Tit Mafia over Steve.
I hope I'm not wrong on Val. No, we're both down, right?
No. But Paper Scrap said that Radio had like a 40-second accusation against Mal day one.
I'm not Mafia.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. I can never evaluate a world where Mal.
I was thinking Mal might be Mafia until
it's really hard making a team.
I'm like, wait a second. No, you're right.
I think Peepers has to be fake.
Okay, stop. Paper or man, what do you guys want to do? Like I got Fletch left.
This is rough. Like I don't have enough like meta with you guys. I don't see like a lot of people are town reading Dalen. I don't see that yet. I thought he's put like a lot of like controversy.
I agree. Like right now, I want to kill between Fletch and Dalen at this.
That's where I'm at too, Erp. Let's go. Formal Fletch.
I think if you kill one, shoot the other. It's always
there's a formal and Fletch accusation.
I was gonna say if you shoot one of us, this game still continue if one of us is Mafia.
Damn it.
Okay,
so I know I'm not Mafia, but
accusation on Fletch.
Like Paper, do you have anything, or is it just I'm like at the end of the list today?
That and you've been somewhat like quiet and reserved this game. You didn't actually get like a full formal the first day. Like I think Noah gave like this gut like instant like after like 30 seconds he was like, oh, like this guy's town. I would like to hear your weigh in on that, Noah, like why you're sitting so early on Fletch. And Fletch, I would more like to hear you like your scum reads on people more than your town at this point, and like reasons why you want to kill them. Go.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to go real quick?
Yeah, I'll answer first. Okay, it was mostly Pope. Pope kind of conned me into ascending and formaling Pip.
Okay.
That's the main reason.
Okay, so at this point, like between the 4 people I have left, Noah, Laura, Peepers, and Dalen. That's where my world of 3 resides. Like Dalen, I don't get the town read. I really don't. Like Mal's better at reading people than me, so maybe he's right. But I don't see it being exactly Peepers, Laura, and Noah. I really don't. So, so I think Dalen's in there. I really do. But
Could be Peepers, Dalen, Laura.
it could be.
Didn't Dalen vote on Peepers? Oh, well, it was late.
No,
Okay,
you're
never
right
mind.
on
You
that.
can't really
Like,
say anything about
we're
that.
lynching Peepers anytime soon. Like, hopefully he gets a save and it takes care of itself, and we don't have to worry about it.
I feel like
So
he's
in that
never
world,
real.
So I'm. Oh my God,
It'll prove
Peter.
itself. It'll prove itself.
Medic is harder.
He might get a save, and if he does, it'll prove itself, and that'll make the game extremely simple. Or if he
Peepers, tell your team they have to shoot me tonight.
No, fucking team.
Tell your team to shoot me.
All right, man. We'll get right on that at the ER.
So in my mind, you lynch Dalen, Noah, Laura. Hopefully, Peepers dies or gets a save, and it's confirmed, and that's it. And the game's over.
I do want paper. I do want your input on who you think I should shoot tonight before the end of this formal.
I think I need.
Let's let Fletch keep
need
talking.
to die in order to,
Like, okay, I
really
What
do.
a fucking mess.
Because
Okay,
you're
so,
always
like-
gonna look at me.
Like Tit's universally town red, but minus Laura. Everybody agrees she's town minus Laura.
Can you
Basically,
not shoot?
that will
I
tell
don't
you.
have to.
Why do you think
You might just die in the night though, and then we
No,
lose
no,
a kill.
you don't die. You don't die.
See,
If Peepers-
no. Fletch makes a good point. If
Why do you
everyone
think Fletch
thinks
is town?
Like,
Damn it.
Why do you think she's town? What has she done?
like everybody's agreed besides you, but like day
so
one.
stop sheathing. Why do you think she's
Okay,
town?
like day one, like how she came out. It wasn't how she smiled. It was like how the energy. She was so excited about it. Like minus that, how she came day 2. She asked asked Rachel about why she didn't hear my name in his Mafia circle. Like why Rachel did not mention me at all. He did, but she missed it, and she pointed that out. And that to me is very towny because she thought he was ignoring me, and I could possibly be in that Mafia world. And from that, I'm reading her town. Papers confirmed. Mal, we agree because of the 42nd accusation, most likely. See,
Dude, I hope that's not the death of me. Sorry, I just have to put
exactly.
it in
I agree.
I know that's terrible.
Steve is
If I'm
town because I agree
Mafia, I have
with
3. I haven't pushed.
I thought he was town outside of that anyway.
I haven't told you who to kill today. I'm not Mafia.
Like Steve, I think is town because of his auto circle. I agree with everybody in it minus Noah. Like that's the only person I don't have a town read on. Like that's the only reason you're in my lynch circle. No, I don't have a town read on you, so I would lynch you. Also, like Pope would thought you were questionable. Like I think that's worth considering at some point. Don't sleep to win, fuckers. Don't sleep to win. Like I don't know how many else to add. Like that's where I'm at. You lynch between Peepers, Dalen, Laura, Noah. Hopefully Peepers gets a save or gets killed in the night, and we're good. Hertman shoot with the other 3, and I'm happy.
Game is hard, guys. Game is hard.
I think if Peepers ends up being confirmed, it's really easy.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is.
This might surprise you a little bit, but I would shoot between Noah and Dalen.
I agree. I agree on that 100%.
I would shoot it.
Please,
I feel like I need to die in order for the game to be won for
I
time.
think Noah is like a really good shot, actually.
I agree on that.
Time in the formal is up. Is there a push to vote or rescind? Paper scraps.
Oh yeah, I started. Sorry, push.
Fletch, 10 seconds.
I'm town here. I understand you're most likely going to have to lynch me. Shoot between Noah and Dalen. I agree with paper scraps on that. Those 2 would be a great shot.
All right, that is 10 seconds. If you wish to vote on Fletch, please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1. Vote. That is enough. Fletch, you have been lynched. Please go to sleep. Send me night actions. Message me if you go AFK. That is everyone. Okay. Today will be a 17-minute day. In the night, paper scraps, you die. Mal, you die. Noah, you die. The day begins.
Oh, you're welcome, town. All right, I formal Peepers. That was them going for the win.
Second Peepers.
There's a formal on Peepers accusation.
If Peepers was medic, he would have saved Paper Scraps, but considering that Paper Scraps died,
That was them going for the win. That was them going.
Yeah,
It was them going for the win. I shot Noah. Noah, the person who like spoke up immediately afterwards with Peepers, like, oh yeah, I thought he claimed medic.
I saved Dalen.
All right.
No
so Noah is confirmed Mafia.
Why?
Oh.
Why would
I didn't want Dalen.
Yeah, there's
Why
no
would
way.
you save the confirmed?
I pushed the vote.
Because in the world
Wait,
where
hold on. Hold on. Wait, no, hold on. No, this is wrong. Wait a second. No, if Peepers is fake, they would always just kill me and Paper, right?
Yes.
Why Mal?
Yes. I saved Dalen because I think Dalen's down and I didn't want him to get Vinci shot. I'm playing.
Okay, so I'm gonna rescind and we'll just talk a little bit.
Okay.
No.
No. You made an interesting point there that they would.
If Peepers is fake and there was 3, they would always just kill me and Paper, right? Because even if there is a save, like you don't know necessarily.
Why would he save Dalen?
I agree. No, hold on. Now, let me just be clear. I still think that Peepers is like always fake right now, because if Peepers is the real medic, they killed Peepers +1. Okay, yeah, I formal Peepers again. I
second Peepers.
All right, I pushed the vote.
I pushed you.
All right.
All right, I pushed the vote. You're dead, Peepers.
So firstly,
you tried to win. You failed.
No, the claim to save on Dalen was bullshit. I just wanted to be funny. I did try to put it on Ertman because, I thought they'd try to kill it confirmed in the world where they didn't kill me. Right? Unfortunately,
I thought about not shooting last night.
I really have to try here.
I thought about it.
No, I really.
And then I was like,
going the final 3, not shooting.
And then I was like, all right.
That's like the Pope play. Are you?
I finally made my mind up. I was like, all right, if Peepers is real, I was like, all right, if Peepers is real, then Fletch is always a hit. But if he's fake, then we need to kill Noah.
You do realize you lose to a world of 2 today.
They could.
You do realize that you always die last night if you.
They could have saved Peepers.
Except for you look exactly what's happening.
Still guilty. They could have not killed Peepers.
Explain. Okay, stop. Explain the world to me where you were Mafia and Peepers is
medic dodged for 1 night.
Has claimed medic, and you win if I misshoot.
No, because look.
Explain why you don't kill the medic +1.
Because it's win-win. It's win-win. No, because it's win-win by not.
If he misses, he still looks sus as fuck.
I can defend myself. Period. So it's fucking win-win if they don't fucking kill me because all they have to do is say I'm Mafia. Even if I got a fucking save and Ertman shoots
Ertman.
And
I don't know.
Hold on.
Then you're still at 6, and then you still fucking win.
Yep.
Just by
Stop. Hold on. Ertman, I think it might actually be better to sleep with 6, okay? So we know there can't be 3. Hold on. We know there can't be 3 because the game would be over, right? So Peepers still has 1 night to confirm himself. If we sleep, he's going to probably...
Okay, because I can't die.
He's going to save you, which means an unconfirmed is going to die. It's going to be me, Steve, or Tit Dog. One of us is going to die, or they're just going to kill the medic Peepers. And if they do kill the medic Peepers, that makes this entire day null and void because Peeper dies. So I think sleep here might actually be the correct play.
Okay, I'm down with that. Okay, I do agree. Okay, so I cannot die.
But I like 13 minutes to talk.
Okay,
it's up to you.
So I rescind again.
No, we don't talk if we're sleeping.
No, you do.
We don't talk if we're sleeping.
Debatable in this scenario. There's a confirmed
We don't
alive.
talk if we're sleeping. No.
Debatable in this scenario because there's a confirmed alive. I kind of agree with Peepers on that one.
You don't talk. You generally don't talk.
So Ertman,
I want to talk.
Okay,
we know that Noah is confirmed Mafia, and the reason we know Noah is confirmed Mafia is because there were 2 kills last night, and it has to be a team of 3. So the reason the game is not over is because Noah died.
Right. Yeah. No, I know.
Knowing that Noah is Mafia, who do you think would be on his team?
Laura.
Why?
Or maybe Tit. Oh God, I don't know.
It's hard, isn't it? This is a difficult game.
I don't know. Because Steve could be in there too. Who voted on?
It's not me.
Who did anybody not vote on Sketch?
Fletch, I did not.
Or Fletch?
I did not because when I pressured him to give me the read on Tit, he got really frazzled, and then he collected himself and had an actual read as to why he was.
Okay, whatever. Were you the only one?
Yes, I was the only one.
Okay.
And I actually wanted to kill
talk. I rescinded the formal, by the way, Mod. Oh man, I'm just happy I at least saved the game for another day.
Yeah,
I was so
did.
scared. So scared.
If we're not killing peepers and we're sleeping, we should not talk. But I want to talk.
We should not talk. I formal sleep. We shouldn't be talking. Ertman.
I took a sleep.
What?
There's a formal on sleep. Sleep cannot defend itself. If you wish to vote for sleep, please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1. Vote. That is enough. Please go to sleep. Send me night actions. Message me if you go AFK. Today will be a 15-minute day. In the night, Ertman, you die. The day begins.
I formal Peepers.
Second.
There's a formal on Peepers accusation.
Peepers, like, that was the last confirmed. You are not medic. You're obviously Mafia. So let's go into final 3.
They fucked with me the night before.
What was your save on? Should have been on Ertman.
My save was on Dalen.
Dalen,
No,
yeah, okay.
no way.
No, because that's the night kill. That's the night kill that I would make to fuck with me. Like, you claim out, you save Dalen the night before. I'm taking Dalen away from you. That's what I would have done. Oh man, I'm so fucked. Oh.
I pushed the vote.
Me too.
I don't push the vote. I'm the medic. This sucks.
And give me a minute to think this. Okay.
What?
There's only one confirmed town left.
I know. I'm just trying to think. That just fucked me up.
You know that they're fucking with me, though, right? Like, I know they're fucking with me because they didn't kill me. Because I should.
Okay, the thing is, if Peepers is real, because there's always still that way, he could have put a save on someone else, thinking they wouldn't go after Erp because that was the obvious. They know he's saving them. It's useless.
Or
So they go after anyone else.
Or he's Mafia tip.
Yeah, I'm just giving other worlds. And this just fucks me up because I don't know.
Oh God, what do I defend? I didn't vote on that one town day one. That's good.
You know he was down?
Let's just say Peepers, if you were the real
Yes.
medic, I don't think you're this
I do
bad
know
as
he's
medic.
down.
I don't think you're this bad as medic. That's the thing. If you
Oh,
really
I do.
I don't think you're this
I normally die as medic. What are you talking about? Normally I play medic. People are like, I want him out of
Why
the
are
game.
you dead? Why are you
I don't know, Laura. Why
Because
aren't I dead?
they want to put frame on. If they don't kill him, he looks sus as fuck.
I want to
If
say
he doesn't get a save, it's sus as fuck.
I want to say Tit is with Peepers because she keeps defending him, but I really think that she's not with Peepers.
I'm not with. I don't know what anyone's role is now.
If I
You just
die
said you're
tonight,
not.
I kind of like
Fuck me up.
a bit
You
more.
just said you're not with
You think Peepers is Mafia, so I'm not with Peepers if he's Mafia in your mind. I am not with Peepers in that world.
Carolyn, I tried to save you. Please rescind.
If I die tonight, I kind of like Laura a little more.
You
now.
know what? Like, I really think you're a Mafia. In the off chance you're town, this is revenge for hit knowing me.
This is like such a bad medic play.
Not like this. Not like this.
I think Peepers' medic would have saved Ertman irregardless. Regardless, whatever you want to fucking say, because that word doesn't exist.
Look, man, you can't let them fuck with you one night and then like
It
just
should have
bitch
been on
the
the
next
confirmed
night.
town every
No.
time, Peepers. You're not that bad.
It was on the first time, but then they fucked with me, so it wasn't.
Peepers, you're not this bad.
I
You've been on Ertman every time.
I don't think it's bad. It looks really good if they tried to kill someone else.
It looks really good if you're the shitty medic and they're
No, if they killed someone else and Ertman was alive, at the very least we'd have like one confirmed town and 4 unconfirms to talk about. Like now we have nothing.
Yeah, if I'm Mafia, this bussing really hurts. But I'm not.
Yes, I am busting my Mafia partner. Can we push the vote?
Look, man, you talked about anime. I'm trying to solve the game here.
who? Yeah, you haven't tried to solve it. Who's town and who's scum? You haven't said anything.
I told you, I think that you and Dalen and TikTok are.
Our
Right.
town.
Time in the formal is up. Is there a push to vote or rescind?
Push.
All right, Peepers, 10 seconds.
Where's your scum?
I went to get a bet. Okay, well, I gave you 3.
Me to dealing that can't work.
I gave you 3. I said that Noah should have been shot, right?
All right, that is
It's
10
like-
seconds. If you wish to vote for Peepers, please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1, vote. That is enough. Peepers, you have died. Please go to sleep. All right, so we have a final 3 situation on our hands. So you will have 10 minutes to make all your stuff. Formals can be rescinded before guaranteed. After guaranteed, they're all pushed to vote. If the Mafia get immunity, Mafia wins. If both Town get immunity, Town wins. Today will be a 10-minute day, beginning after the death of Dalen. Day begins.
Okay, this was like in the night. I was thinking if I'm going to final 3, it's gonna be with Tit and Steve because those are the people. Whoa, Steve, come back.
Spacebar problems. Go on. Go with what you're saying.
Because those are the 2 people that I've been rating scummy this entire game. So I think that is exactly why I'm here. I really never reevaluated on Tit until the Peepers. When Peepers was like outed Mafia yesterday, and then I never reevaluated on Steve because he still hasn't done his town tell for me.
I have no idea what this is. You need to tell me what this is.
Then again, I'll tell you after when I lynch
Fair
his.
enough.
No, I'm just kidding.
You're not doing that.
Again, I don't think Steve would take me to final 3 ever.
If I was Mafia, I would have killed you yesterday because
I know.
I actually think you're down now. I flipped on you.
I don't think he would take me to final 3.
So there's the one world where Laura has flipped on just about everything she said. Like most of the people that she's called Mafia, she hasn't voted on. There's people that she's called Town that she has voted on. Like, but I don't know. Like the way you fought so hard yesterday seems super towny. And Tit, like I'm remembering. So Tit says she's played 2 games as Mafia. And like I was her partner once, and she did what she's doing this game, that game. I read her Super Town earlier for her blow up about how, oh, I finally rolled Town, and that's great and everything. But like since then, she's done absolutely nothing but sit there and fidget.
Yeah, I'm a really bad.
No idea. Like,
Hold on, let everyone talk.
here's the other thing though. Like if she's Peepers' partner, why doesn't she vote on him yesterday?
You know, anyone who knows me, I would have like. There's no chance if my partner is fucking
I need the votes. I just need the votes between you guys on the Mafia. So Radials, Noah, and Peepers. Peepers was I already know Peepers. I want like all.
I think Diablo was in there.
Instead of who?
You.
I think Diablo was. There was 4 Mafia, right?
Okay, let me walk you through this. So, Radials was a red check, correct? Radials was a red check. Okay, so then we had to, the night that Ermin shot Noah, we had to have gotten a Mafia because other than that, we would have lost, correct? So Noah was the second.
Yes, there's 2 KP night 3.
And I didn't put either of those out of there.
Peepers was out in Mafia. Yesterday we would have lost again if it was a world of 2 and we didn't lynch right. We were in Lilo. So then the 4th Mafia is obviously still in the game.
It's not 100% Noah because there's 2 KP in the night. Noah gets shot in the night, and we lynched Fletch during the day. So it's either Noah or Fletch.
I don't think it's much.
It's either Noah or Fletch plus Peepers plus Radials. So the votes. Let's go through the votes. Paper Scraps vote. None of us voted. Mal vote.
Not the Mafia vote. I think that's a lot more important.
Okay, the Mafia votes. Well, no, they're all the votes are important if you're Mafia because you're trying to mislynch Town. Paper Scraps vote. None of us vote. Mal vote. Only Laura voted. Pip vote is all of us again. EGD vote is all but myself and Ertman. Radio's vote is all but Dalen. That's not us again. Peepers vote is the first Peepers vote is none of us. The Laura vote is me and Fletch. The Fletch vote is all but Laura.
Vote on me.
On who?
Oh, it was just you 2. I forgot.
Just me and Fletch. Yes.
Yeah.
The Fletch vote is all but Laura. And then Peepers.
Peepers was all but Tit.
All but Tit. There's a lot of weird singular votes in here.
You vote on every Mafia?
I voted on Radials. See, that's one thing that I came back to that looks good for you. When before Pope outed, he asked who all would vote on Dalen right now, and me and you were the only two people that raised our hands.
Yeah.
That's one thing that looks good for you. But yeah, all the votes were all the same. The only things that were different on is you voted on Mal by yourself. Everyone voted on EGD except for me and Ertman. And everyone voted on Peepers except for Tit Tit. And I voted on you on day 2. With
Why didn't you vote on Peepers?
I knew even if I did vote, because there's always the chance he was medic in my mind, because they could have fucked him over. I've done that before on Bust and Stream. Even if I didn't, even if I did vote, he was dead to me. Like there was no saving him at that point. He was dead. I knew everyone was gonna vote for him. He was dead.
Yeah, but it's still like it doesn't look good on you.
I couldn't. I know. After I did it, I was like, "Oh, this is fucking terrible." I buried myself.
So next time you know to vote, even if you think it's gonna pass.
I couldn't do that to myself.
How much did you guys play with each other on Bust and Stream? Like a lot?
I know. I don't remember ever playing with her, but I know I played with her once.
Yeah, same.
I'm pretty sure I got night 0 or night 1 that game.
We played. Yeah, we played.
This is our 3rd game ever together.
Did you ever make a read on Laura? You made a read on me, but I don't think you made a read on Laura.
I didn't like Laura until 2 days. I can't even remember. With this final 3, I still think it's Laura. Like
Laura, who do you think it is?
She thinks it's me. You can tell that.
I think that wasn't trying to be a dumb tell to win the game.
What?
I don't think her dumb tell with the Mafia thing was like an attempt to win the game. Like as Mafia, I don't think she would do that. And Steve still.
So who do you think it is? Because you had both of us as Mafia at different points this game.
I understand. I reevaluated on Tit yesterday, thinking she was Town, thinking that her and Peepers could never be together. So.
See, that's the thing that makes me come back to her. I don't think Tit as a Mafia partner with Peepers doesn't vote on him and bust him.
If I was Mafia, I would have fucking voted on him.
I believe that.
That's why I reevaluated on her even before, because she kept defending him and thinking he was still the medic when it was obvious that he was Mafia. So that's what made me reevaluate. And I said it yesterday. I said Peepers and Tit cannot be together. That's why I am leaning more towards you, Steve. And if I lose to you, Steve, I wouldn't be mad. But I think it's you.
You wanna? Here's a big thing in the game. If Noah's the hit, I read him Town. He read me Town. He read Tit Town. He wanted to kill Laura, but then he didn't vote on her.
He read me Town day 1 as well.
If Fletch is the hit, I also read him Town. Noah read him Town. Laura.
He read me Scummy.
Laura had Fletch in her Mafia list, but she didn't vote on him.
Because, like I said, when I applied pressure asking why he thought Tit was Town, I thought that he was just trying to put her in to try to save her as his Mafia partner. So when I pressured him, and because I thought he was maybe just shaking the reeds and just throwing her in because he thought he was dying there, he had an actual reason. I actually yelled at him and he got kind of flustered and was like, okay, this is what I think. And it was a very logical reason. It wasn't just a off the top of the head, let me give a fake read.
Tit, I wrote down Fletch ? For you. So you mentioned his name, but I didn't put a Town or Mafia read. Did you just say something like you didn't know, or?
I didn't know. He was in my circle of who the fuck are you? What are you doing? I mean, who the fun? That's the word we chose. Fun are you?
What changed when you voted on him when we killed him?
Did I vote on him?
Yeah.
We had to lynch that day. I liked his formal, but we had to lynch. At the same time, I didn't like necessarily how he went about his formal.
Do you know his reads?
No, I can't remember that. I didn't write it down.
I underlined your name under his reads. He's super edgy town.
And also, it was
A
really,
lot of people super
hold on,
edgy
hold on.
town
It was
for no
really,
reason.
really fast. Let me say this. It was really weird. Day 2 or 3, I don't remember. When Steve was like, "Oh God, when this gets to final 3, I'm gonna be so screwed." He said something like that.
No, that was about the EGD thing, and I don't think EGD was a hit.
I don't know. I just thought that was kind of like scummy that you were thinking.
In fact, I don't think EGD can be a hit mathematically.
He can't because when radio.
No, he can't. EGD can't be a hit. EGD can't be a hit. So I was right.
It was
with that
still 3 KP after Radial died. Or I'm sorry, 2 KP. So they were still 3 alive.
I think I want to formal Laura first.
Oh yeah, give me immunity, yeah.
I formal Laura.
Second me, hurry up.
I second Laura.
There's the formal and Laura accusation.
You get 3 minutes.
Okay, so.
Oh yeah, right. There's no accusations. Never mind. 3 minutes to start now.
Just go back like through. The main thing I want to hear from you is like a lot of the reads that you had, you voted opposite of, and so I want to hear like just go through the votes, like when you voted, when you didn't.
What specific ones do you want to hear from? Because I need like specific ones to go back and remember.
Well, Fletch is one.
I said Fletch already.
Go through it again. You said
It was because when I pushed, I thought he was scummy, and then I was trying to see what reads he could possibly be sheeping to try to get town cred. And the Tit one, I didn't like Tit from day one, and I didn't like you, but I just wanted to know what his read on Tit was because you have a very wide range of play, whereas Tit doesn't. So I thought that there might be a specific. I thought that there was a specific thing that Tit was doing that he was reading her town for. So I just wanted to know what his read was. And at first he wouldn't give me it. So I yelled at him because he was like, "Oh, she's just in everyone's town circle." And I said, "No, stop sheeping and give me a true fucking reason." So he was like, "Okay, okay." And he started freaking out. And then he gave the reason, he gave the read. He said, fuck, let me try to remember. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh, he said that she asked a question when Radials was giving his reads, and she was like, "Oh, why haven't you mentioned Fletch?" When he did mention Fletch, but she missed it. And then he read her as Townie because of that. So then I began to read Fletch's town just for that one specific reason, which is why I didn't vote. So what were the other ones?
Peepers on day 3. None of us voted, but I want to hear why you didn't. Did you believe
I
the
said
medic
that
stuff?
as well. I said that as well. No, I did. I read him as town before that. I said during his formal, he is town because Peepers always says I have a very polarized play, being that I have one side is town, one side is Mafia. It's very easy to decipher which alignment I am. So I wanted to hear from him because during that day after Radials died, everyone is reading me scummy. Everyone is putting me as their top lynch. And I knew, no, Peeper says all the time, me and Glow have a very wide range of play. I mean, I'm sorry, not wide. Wow. Polarized. So it's very easy to discern our alignment. So he would kill us very early in the game. So the game would be harder, I guess. We're easy town reads. So I wanted to hear if he thought I was town or Mafia so I can discern his alignment. Because if he just went along with the wave and was like, "Oh, she's Mafia" or whatever, then I would think he was Mafia. But the fact that he read me as town, I was like, "Okay, he's town." Automatically, I was like, "Town shield," not voting on him. I was wrong. Obviously, sorry for that.
So you think the hits are Radials, obviously, and you think Noah and Peepers?
Yes. And if I'm wrong, it's Fletch. But I think it was Noah. I think Fletch was way too.
I think it's Noah and Peepers for sure, and I think it's I'm sorry. I think it's Radials and Peepers for sure, and I think Noah is probably more likely than
I'm
Fletch.
assuming really fast, 10 seconds. I'm assuming you're giving me immunity here because I am town. If you vote here, town, you lose. Whether it's Tit or Steve, you lose here as town if you vote.
Easy, easy.
All right, time is up. Is there a push to vote or rescind?
I rescind.
All right, you have 2 minutes to make your last formal. Wait. Sorry, let me. How does this work? Yeah, okay. All formals after this, or gosh, I cannot speak. Formals after, as of now, formals cannot be rescinded. There we go.
Tit, I'm gonna explain to you really fast. The fact that it was rescinded and the game didn't end means that I'm town. So it has.
No, it does not. I think you're town, but we're not pushing that to vote.
If it gets pushed to vote, then
I've been in final threes before.
Yes, if we would have
pushed to vote and it didn't go through, it would have been
immunity, then yes. But like, I think it's Laura. I don't think Laura like brings all that stuff up. I'm saying I think
said it throughout
town.
the game.
No, I'm saying I think you're town. I don't think you have that much recall on the game if you're Mafia. Like Mafia doesn't care about individual details. They only want to care about just getting people mislynched. So the individual reads don't matter, and they don't remember their reads because they're all fake. They make them up. Something they say on day 2 or day 3, they don't care about on day 5 and day 6. I think Laura's town. I think Tit is a Mafia.
I am not Mafia. Laura gave a really good form right there. I don't see it has to be you in my mind at this point. Like, it absolutely has to.
Okay, so the day after Radials died and everyone was reading me Mafia and I got formaled. If you thought it was Mafia there, that should have been the day I was lynched.
I didn't vote on you that day.
I'm just saying. If you thought it was Mafia that day, that should have been the day I was lynched.
And I did think you were Mafia earlier, but I don't think you're Mafia anymore. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't. There's no way. I don't think your Mafia range includes this much, like fire and detail. I don't think so, because I played Mafia with you before, and you got lynched on day 2 like fairly easily.
And I don't know. I'm always, even when I'm formaled and I'm Mafia.
Like, if you want to hear, if you want to hear more from me, you can. But I think it's just Tit.
I think we didn't hear enough. I didn't hear enough from Steve until today.
I haven't heard anything.
I formal Tit.
I'm also terrible at this.
I second Tit.
There's a formal on tit accusation.
All right,
Or
we
wait, no.
have accusation.
No
There's
accusation. Yes.
Okay, Laura, I'm gonna talk to you for a second. In my mind, it has to be Steve at this point. There's no way I'm not Mafia. It's not me in any way, shape, or form. I don't think it's you, because you remembered very distinctly everything about who you thought was Mafia this whole time. You've been pushing on me since day 1. You know how I play Mafia. You know how I play Town, because the one time we did play on Bustons, I didn't roll Town. I know I died night 1.
So then I wouldn't know your Town play.
You wouldn't, but you would know that this is how I play. But it has to be Steve here. We didn't hear from him all game until.
I want you to talk about your votes this game.
It has to be Steve here. My votes this game. Who did I vote on, Steve? You have all the list. I know I voted on Diablo and Pip day 1. Pip I played when he was in Town and I was Mafia. He gave
Actually, you know what? Your votes are fairly similar to both of ours this game. The biggest one is
Peepers.
Was there a vote that she voted on that you didn't, or that vice versa?
Your vote. I didn't vote on you. I didn't vote on Peepers.
Well, that was only 2 people.
The differences between me and Tit are I didn't vote on EGD.
And I'm the one that formaled Diablo.
And she didn't vote on Peepers yesterday. I think those are the only differences.
The thing was, she was so convinced with her read on EGD. She was so convinced that he was.
To me, it was Diablo because he got.
I don't think her as Mafia would push that hard day 1 on someone. But she sounded so convicted.
Laura, we have to go on Steve today.
Well,
Steve,
shut
here.
Who do you think?
Steve, I'll fucking kill you.
You can yell all you want. Who do you think are the Mafia?
Out of us 3, you.
No,
no, entire Mafia team.
Noah. I don't know about Peepers. Radio, obviously.
No, you don't know one. Peepers has to be a hit.
I know, but I can't bring myself to say that right now.
Okay, but you have to. Okay, if you want to win, you have to say Peepers is a hit.
Peepers is a hit.
Do you believe that? Do you believe Peepers was a hit?
I think he would have saved Ertman.
I mean, to be fair, there is a weird mechanical world where Pope and Fletch are both hits and Peepers isn't. But Peepers has to be a hit.
No,
that's not.
You don't understand. We were in Lilo yesterday. If we did not lynch correctly, we lost.
It's not mathematically right, but yes.
Along the consensus of the night kills and everything and all the things. Yesterday, Peepers was like 99.99%.
It's time to.
All right. Time is up. This formal is automatically pushed to vote. Tit Dog, you have 10 seconds. You're muted. All right.
Laura, don't vote on me here. Laura, don't do this to me. Steve.
All right, that is 10 seconds. If you wish to vote on Tit Dog, please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there. In 3, 2, 1, vote. That is not enough. Tit Dog has received immunity. The game continues. You have 2
Oh my
minutes.
god,
Oh,
I
yeah, it has to be
formal Steve. Oh my god, Tit.
God damn it, Laura, you slow rolling bitch.
Tit, I
You're the-
swear to God.
You're the new
I
slow
swear to
rolling
God.
bitch.
Tit,
You are the new
Tit,
slow rolling
I
bitch.
swear to
No
God.
fucking
Steve
way.
sent it on me, and Steve thought you were Mafia the entire day, and you were talking to me.
Then you're the slow rolling bitch. You're gonna have a.
You
We're gonna have like a
specifically
gift out
said,
of you.
Laura, do not vote. I second.
Oh my god.
There's
Laura,
a formal on
continue
Steve. 3 minutes start now.
I can't even win now because Laura slow rolled.
Yeah, you can't win because you are Mafia. Tintin, we are always voting here.
We cannot win now because Laura slow rolled and I voted on
You
Tintin.
were so sure that I was the town and she was Mafia. Do not flip your read.
You have to be the Mafia now.
No, Steve, you are.
You are. Oh my god! You're gonna have videos. You're gonna have videos made around you. Laura the slow roller bitch. There's gonna be a little picture of you on like
No,
a camera and a
I
gift,
have slow
and it's gonna
rolled.
be bouncing around Laura.
I have slow rolled.
I
and
can't
it's
win.
Bobby, Ham, and Benny. And you know what? They both knew I was Mafia and they gave me immunity because they didn't give a fuck.
We cannot win anymore. The game is over. We can't win
Mafia.
because I voted and you didn't because you slow rolled.
Steve is speaking to his mom. Steve, you rescinded all my formal because you didn't want to give me immunity because you knew Tit wouldn't vote.
No, I did not.
Same way. You rescinded, Steve.
In final three, you always formal the person that you think is more likely town first because you're always going to rescind. That first formal always gets rescinded.
I swear to God, Tit.
It doesn't matter. It does not matter anymore because we always lose this game now because I voted and Laura did. Laura's the slow rolling bitch.
Take off your headphones and do not listen to him.
It doesn't matter. Like
do not listen to him.
The mod could come in. The mod could come in with a green check on me right now, and I still can't win. It's just over. We just lost.
I swear to God, do not listen to anything this guy says. Do not. He never. You want to know what his town? You want to know what your town till is now that we're in final three?
Sure.
Said it the other day. She said you play with your rubber band, which I've been looking at for very.
Will that save the game? Will we save the game if I play with my rubber band?
You never did it. You never did it. Steve. I'm sorry.
I don't do it every game.
I've been watching you very closely, and you have been doing that.
That is the dumbest way.
And I gave you opportunities up the ass.
Oh my god. It doesn't matter. We're going to lose. It doesn't matter anymore. The game is over.
You're going to win. He is going to lose. I swear to God.
In post game after we
No,
lose,
no,
I
I'm not
apologize.
letting you have just
Laura's
lynched
gonna have all kinds of videos made of her about slow rolling bitch. Like it's
Tintin,
gonna
do not
be
fucking
the Eric
listen to
thing.
him. Take off
As
your
far as
headphones.
the rubber band thing goes, it's the same as the notes read. It's the same as the Steve.
Turn off your audio.
Steve
Turn off
take
your
notes as Mafia. Steve doesn't take notes as Mafia.
You
Steve
do.
talks
You
a lot
take
on
notes
day
as either
one
alignment.
is
That
Mafia.
is not to say
Steve
you're
doesn't talk a
alignment.
lot on day one as
You're my
Mafia.
owner.
It doesn't matter. Laura, stop. You don't
Can we
even have
just
to tell
re-lynch me at this point? Because I don't.
No.
TikTok, it doesn't matter. Like you can vote on me and it doesn't even matter. We're gonna lose.
We're voting because
We're gonna lose, but Laura is the one that's gonna get all the credit and flag in
on
this game.
Bustin' Stream, I swear.
I already lost this game by voting on Tit. I lost.
Yes, because you're Mafia and you should
No,
have
it's
done
not
that.
because I'm Mafia, because I'm town, but she can't
You-
not
you
vote
can't
on me
pocket
because
me.
you didn't vote on her
You
because
cannot.
you did the slow rolling
You
bitch.
tried to pocket me in Final
And,
Three.
and I'm not saying bitch.
All right, we're gonna. Oh, wow, you stopped talking. Great. Okay, formals automatically push to vote. Steve, 10 seconds.
like Laura's gonna have videos of her. Tit, don't feel bad for voting on me. You cannot talk in my 10 seconds. Tit, don't feel bad when we lose this game because Laura slow rolled it. Like,
All right, that is 10
it's my
seconds.
fault
Hey,
for voting on you.
this is 10 seconds. Hey,
I'm
hey.
town,
I'm mute you all. That is 10 seconds. If you wish to vote for Steve, please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1, vote. That is enough. The game is over. In the first all-female Final Three ever on DM, Town wins. All right, so real quick, I'll post the reveal in chat. Someone can put it in Twitch chat for someone. So your Mafia team came in as Noah, Steve, Peepers, and Radial. Those kills that I made. Your cop was Pope, who checked Papers grabs green, Radial's red, and then Steve red in that order. Your medic was Nat, who attempted to save Steve night 0, and then Mal night 1. And your vigilante was Ertman, who saved the game night 3 with a shot on Noah. So firstly, I'll just say like one or two things. I cannot believe Town won this game. I thought for sure that they were dead as fuck after Pope got double stacked. I think if Mafia had done what they originally planned to do and split, that the game just pretty much ends right there. I'll let you guys unmute. I think that. Oh wait, one last thing. Mechanically, it was like mentioned, but then people were not mentioning it. But you did know the 3 Mafia, like in Final 3. You knew that it was Radials because of the red check, Noah because of the Vigi shot, because Fletch couldn't have been a hit because it would have reduced KP based on Radials, and then Peepers was a hit. So you knew the 3. Like people kept talking about it and then like talking about other things. It was weird. Anyways, I'll let you guys unmute. It was a good job. You can unmute now.
So first of all, Ertman, good job saving the game. Second of all, if you listen to Steve, Steve screwed up a lot of times saying something like, "Oh, it could have been Fletch because there was still KP." No, there was no way it could have been Fletch. Like
that's incorrect.
It was 100% those 3. Like there was no question about it.
Mechanically, it was impossible.
Read wise, yes, but
mechanically, it was impossible.
No, it wasn't.
Tell me how it's impossible. Tell me how it's impossible.
Pope died in the night.
How is there still 2 KP when Fletch died and it goes down to 2 Mafia?
Because Peepers was Mafia. Here's how it is possible.
Listen,
here's how it's possible.
Stop. There's 3 KP in the night.
Pope died in the night.
3 KP in the night.
Yes, he did. To 1 KP.
Listen, there's 3 KP in the night, right? So that means there was still at least 3 alive in the night.
Pope couldn't have died to 1 KP because
Stop.
there was 3 KP that night.
Let's see talk.
And listen, there's 3 KP in the night. Noah dies in the night, and Fletch dies during the day. So either one of them could have been the one that reduced KP.
No, because if Fletch died in the day, their KP would have been reduced, Steve. They would have been reduced to 1.
You're not doing it right.
You are not doing it right.
Galen, let me say this. Let's say this. There's 3 KP in the night. One of the 3 people is Noah. Noah gets shot in the night, and then we lynch town Fletch the next day, and there's only 1 KP the next night. Also, listen to this. Let's say there's 3 Mafia in the night.
I'll explain it.
No, I'm explaining it right now.
But you're explaining it incorrectly.
No, I am explaining it correctly. Shut the fuck up, and I'll tell you. There's 3 KP in the night. Let's say Noah is town. Noah as town dies, so there's still 3 Mafia during the day.
We lost. There was 6.
We lost because it's 3-3.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. It was 6. We slept that night because it was 6.
If Noah was town, the game ended right then, and the game was over.
Steve, you're wrong.
I'm wrong. There was 6. My bad.
Steve, you're wrong.
I thought there was 7. My bad. I forgot. I miscounted. Yeah, I miscounted. My bad.
That's okay.
Come on, Steve. I thought you were done telling Steve.
By the way, By the way, I want to thank Tom for not lynching me, even though I went really hard on the fake cop. Like a couple people said it. Like when I have a thought in my head that I really catch someone, I really go hard on it, and that's why you guys heard me as town.
I was actually okay with lynching you, but I wasn't going to shoot you tonight. I did think you were probably town. I was okay with lynching you though.
Good shot, man. Good job.
No, I didn't even know about my slip up. Greg had to message me. I rewatched the VOD, and I'm like, did I really say that?
Oh, that was the other thing. So Steve is sitting here talking to me about how El Gamer Diablo is just making noise and not doing anything, and like he's Mafia because he's not giving any content, and I'm kind of halfway defending El Gamer because I think he's doing something. I'm the one who votes on El Gamer. Steve doesn't.
Dude, I don't even know how I misprint. Like, I don't even know what came out of my mouth. I said Mafia.
Yeah, you did say Mafia.
I laughed when I saw the VOD. I'm like, what am I doing?
Dude,
like if I kill Laura in the light. Like Dalen.
By the way, Steve, I was always killing you.
Yeah. If I kill Laura in the night, like I've got to get Tit to vote on Dalen with me, and I'm not sure if Dalen can out talk me or not. He probably can though.
Yeah, I was always
killing you. If I kill Tit in the night, like Laura showed so much fire. I'm never getting Laura mislynch, so now I have to get her with me to kill Dalen. And the day before when we killed Peepers, like Dalen and Laura led that day. Like I have to kill one of those in the night. I have to try to like.
I'm out, guys. Have a good night.
Thanks for modding, Greg.
Guys,
that night,
did you
Laura...
manage to explain Steve why?
Yeah.
No,
yes.
Okay, good.
That night, I was thinking to myself, if Laura me and Laura are gonna die. If Laura
that
dies,
final 3, when 3 people dump tell, that was so bad. 3 people dump telling was bad.
I do want to so Tita, you do you seem to be getting paranoid there. After Laura got
no, you didn't.
You do understand why mechanically you always kill Steve, right? You do understand mechanically why. Because you seem to be paranoid. You know,
I don't think she understands most of the
Laura
mechanics,
didn't
so I
get
think you should
immunity,
explain
though.
it.
The formal was rescinded.
Here is the thing. Here is the thing.
So the simple thing.
Okay. So
the
something
why-
you guys should understand mechanically is you never assume Mafia slow roll just for one simple reason. Let's
Because if
say
they did,
Steve
they
is
already
town.
won.
1 second, Ertman, 1 second. Let's say Steve is town. Laura has 2 full seconds to raise her hand and win the game. And if she slow rolls and loses the game, that's pretty much equal to game throwing. So Mafia doesn't game throw like that. No one like slow rolls like that. No one ever slow rolls like that.
No offense to Laura, but if it was a stronger final 3, I would have waited like 2 seconds before I put my hand up for Tit. But I thought if I was confident that Laura would come along with me. So my bad. Good job, Laura. Good job, Tit. Like both of you.
I think Laura did a
The
really
thing
good
is,
job.
as Mafia, you usually don't want to vote until the town votes. That's
Yeah,
the response. That's the only way you can avoid that.
I don't know
You
what I can do there to win in final 3. I don't know which skill makes the best sense. I think I played it the best way I could because I don't think Dalen was ever. I was never going to get Dalen at my side at that point.
So was killing Steve.
Regardless of
The
the girl I
kills are fine. You don't let Laura talk. I think
Well, that was the thing. Like, and Laura cheated. This counts as a Mafia win, by the way, because Laura talked through all of my 10 seconds. So Mafia wins, Town loses. Laura is mod killed immediately. Town wins.
I think you
Mafia
you bury the shit out of Laura and you don't let her talk, and then Tit doesn't ever get the idea that Laura is town for her fire because you extinguish all of the fire the entire time.
Yeah.
And I know Tit could possibly be pocketed, so that's why I was like, take out your headphones, don't even listen to him. Like,
No, he was dying there either way.
Oh yeah.
But Steve,
I'm,
thank
I'm
you.
always
'cause
dying there.
I technically have a 100% win rate on DM still.
You do? You're 3-0 now. Good job.
3-0, boys.
Yeah, I don't know.
Steve,
I'm probably gonna play that
Steve has
different.
been in Final 3 in 2 of your 3 games too, because the fun game he took it to Final 3 and 1.
He did.
And both the girls should be really happy. My final 3, like I'm not a great player or anything, but my final 3 record is ridiculous. So for you guys to get me there, well done.
Oh, it's not even ridiculous anymore. Boom, got a
It's less ridiculous, yeah.
Oh, Mal, we're still at 100%, buddy.
Yeah, roll town, dude. Like work on that.
Oh man, I thought I was gonna write when Pope said who would vote on radio right now, and me and Laura are the only ones to raise our hands. I'm like, I'm locked down the rest of the game. We've got this no matter what. And then at 9, I thought for sure Urban is gonna shoot Dalen. I thought we were just done. We talked about like we were always killing Mal because Mal's super town. Urban's never gonna kill him. So like.
The only way I ever shoot Dalen is if we lynch in the world of Noah Peepers. It's literally the only way. If we lynch him, we might shoot him.
I was absolutely by myself as soon as I was the only one who went against Pope, and everyone else was like, no, whatever. And I'm the only one who didn't vote on radio.
Yeah,
I was like,
we went into the night.
I know, but like the way
Guys, I
Pope didn't do anything when Paper Scraps was formal just blew my mind. It's like he didn't say anything to like try and defend him. He didn't.
Yeah, but
help
Pope
him
like
out.
lynched-
And then he
Yo.
seconded a formal from the guy who formal Paper Scraps. I'm just like, it just weirded me out. I at the time I just couldn't wrap my head around it.
Guys, I think the night you slept and Ertman died, you shouldn't have slept because Peepers technically was still confirmed Mafia because of Noah not voting on Peepers.
I mean,
we
that was also very careful.
Probably. I didn't think of it at the time.
No,
All I thought
Noah fed the medical to Peepers.
Yeah.
In my formal, I for sure thought I was like fucking dying, like regardless.
I brought that up.
You shouldn't have slept
I
there.
brought it up.
You shouldn't have
We go
slept there.
into the
Peepers
night.
was.
Peepers wants to kill Paper Scraps and Ertman. If we do that, Peepers can't claim like there's no way Peepers could come out the next day and say, well, I saved one of the
But he did. But he did.
To be honest, if you didn't vote on Peepers, you could have probably won.
Yeah,
I'm
that
so
was the
mad.
thing. Didn't vote on Peepers. If I don't vote there, I can probably out-talk someone and not get. I can't. If I get like not all.
I'd have to try and convince people to
I
vote
thought
on
everyone
Steve.
like that's the
Oh,
biggest
that'd be hard.
in the Mafia chat. Like I couldn't believe Tit didn't vote. I voted only because I'm like everyone's voting on Peepers. He's the medic who didn't get no saves, claiming saves on non-confirmed town. Like, he's always dying here, so I have to vote like early to look.
That game was almost lost there.
We could have won.
But you helped town, Steve. You helped town. Good job.
Steve, you're so nasty.
I'm terrible.
No, you didn't know Tite wasn't gonna vote.
Steve on Z.
Technically, Tite said that she's not gonna vote.
Couple
On
good
Z, one
games.
Steve.
I liked it. I rolled town twice, which is great. I will see you guys.
Laura, the rubber
Peace
man
out,
thing.
Dalen. It was good playing with you again.
It's bullshit.
I'll be back tomorrow.
All right.
I don't always spin the rubber band as town. I don't.
I think you do it when you're in like a thinking process. And the thing with me is, I was looking at your town plays and evaluating if you do it, and you did it in like 2 of the games you were town. So I was going off that.
I normally do it after I get confirmed or like Sato confirmed, because yes, it is a thinking thing. I have an oral fixation. I have like just a movement fixation.
Yeah.
But he's also done that recently as Mafia.
And Glow,
I actually
thank
haven't.
you for giving me that tip because I have a hard time.
It's bullshit. It's such bullshit.
I didn't give that.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
man.
said it. You said it in a game. You did because I remember.
Oh, I said that it's a meta that he is.
Laura, here's the
people
thing.
use to read him, but it's not. It's not
Laura-
highly accurate.
Laura, here's the real thing. Like, I used to get called out for chewing on my pen. I used to get called out for spinning my pen. It was all wrong always. The rubber band thing has kind of been right. I've only been doing it as like confirmed town. But it's even that's not a thing. That like those aren't things.
I feel like it's when you're more deeper in thought, you like do something to like help. I don't know.
Also,
Yeah,
Steve.
if I'm not doing my rubber band, I'm doing this with my pen,
Yeah,
which I did like all game long.
Yo, Steve, those weren't very Steve Night Zero kills, buddy. Like, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
Steve.
Those were Peeper Night Zeros. Peeper.
That was Peepers.
Yeah,
but,
fucking Peepers
I made
came
the
in
final
like,
picks.
fuck.
but like I
I,
tried to tell Greg, I was like,
I
don't
Steve
give me
Steve's
the
kills for his birthday.
And I said that day 1. I said Peepers would kill Glow. I said that.
I'll say this.
he did it the last game I played.
Noah said glow Pip. Peeper said glow Laura. Then they both said see Steve's kills.
I said that. I said Peepers would kill
Let me finish if you want to hear this.
Go on. Sorry.
So Noah said glow Pip. Peeper said glow Laura. Radials and Noah then both say see Steve's kills. I said glow ... X. And then we started talking about X. And then I said glow Pip ? Noah seed. And then I wrote glow.
Did we kill Pip? We didn't kill Pip. Did we?
And then I wrote glow hoax would be kind of hilarious. And that's who we see.
No one laughed.
Steve,
That
I don't
was the
understand why you would do that.
easiest PR read. We all went into Mafia chat and we're like, let's kill Nat. It's just Nat. And then we're like, Kermit could be cop. No one said that, obviously, but everyone was like, Kermit?
Who actually was the cop? Oh, no.
Who actually was the
Who
cop? I don't know,
was
the
the
guy
medic?
who fucking wrecked your
who's the
team.
medic?
Probably that guy. Now it was the medic.
We
Oh,
lost.
Night One saved me. Night One saved me. Red alert. Then medic saves me on Night One.
We got wrecked by PRs. Like we
Yeah,
lost
you
one.
did?
We lost one to the cop, one to the Vig, and we kind of lost one to the medic in a
you
weird way.
confronted me for free after trying to rail me on day one. That was good.
Yeah, but I didn't vote on you, and I hard read you town afterwards. I don't think you deserve.
That's weird that he said 2 red alerts on Mal, but then saved him night 1.
That's because I was so.
He probably thinks he's town and gives him a roll bullet.
As much as I'm happy that the girls won, like Laura cheated, so Mafia wins.
I did not cheat. Shut up.
Oh, whatever. Just go out for coffee and like.
Cheater.
100%.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say you were gonna win that game almost as much as you were gonna win a coffee date with me.
Oh man,
Steve.
I quit. I'm never playing again.